Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. Today we have Jumpluff in Generation 2. Now, Jumpluff is going to be a very, very odd Pokemon. I don't know if you guys got too much of an opportunity to look at the moveset, but I had to go with Confusion as my egg move, and this is mostly because I actually had no way of dealing with Morty at all. I'm actually not even sure how somebody would, in fact, do a normal run of Jumpluff, because the only way you could possibly deal with Morty, essentially, is to hit it with Sleep Powder, and then, I don't know if you can, because I haven't really tried, but can you poison a ghost? I mean, specifically, can you poison powder a ghost? Because if you can't poison powder a ghost, then I don't know how you're gonna do it. So, like, for instance, I'm showing you right here. Basically, you're stuck with this moveset. I got rid of like Tail Whip or whatever the move was. I can't remember. Oh, oops, forgot to fix that. My bad. Pay no attention to that. Anyways, as you can see, none of these moves can hit a ghost except for Giga Drain and Solar Beam. First of all, you don't get Giga Drain until you beat Erica, so that's off the table. Then Solar Beam, you get after you've defeated all 8 gyms, so that's also off the table. So basically, you have to beat her pretty much with Poison Powder. Either that, or you make her run out of PP. And I guess Sleep Powder Leech Seed could work, but that would take forever. And unlike Generation 1, where you have to take a turn off when you're asleep, you get to wake up and immediately attack. So it's like not a guarantee that you can possibly Sleep Powder Leech Seed. You pretty much have to get all the way to Mega Drain. And look, you've got 10 PP for Mega Drain. It ain't gonna work. You're gonna do no damage. It's 4 times resisted. So, like, the Leech Seed Sleep Powder strat would be the only one to work if you were to do a normal run. So that's why I went with Confusion. Why do I mention that? Because there was a better move I wanted to use if my moveset here wasn't so bad. And that move was going to be Amnesia. And now I am just realizing, because I play Shinies only, my hidden power is actually going to be Dragon, which is a special move, so it affects their special defense, which is actually pretty good. But I guess I could, in fact, hit the ghost with hidden power Dragon. I completely spaced on that until I looked at the moveset just now. But regardless, 15 PP of special of hidden power Dragon, which I believe is a 70 power move, isn't going to get you crazy far. But anyways, Confusion will be just fine. We're just going to have a little bit harder red, which, quite frankly, I think any run where you have Sleep Powder, the run is already going to be relatively pretty easy. We could do the Curse strat setup. That might be a thing. Might not be. I'm not really sure how much damage Snorlax is going to do, is what really my decision on using Curse is going to be or not. Because I really don't know how much damage I'm going to take. I might have to end up using Protect just to give myself some extra turns to hopefully survive into the late red encounter, because I'm probably going to get hit by a flamethrower at some point, because just or whatever. I'm going to be fast. That's the important thing. I can go with Sleep Powder turn 1 every time, no matter what. The problem is I don't have a super effective move against anything on Red's team. And I believe our stats, which I didn't bring up, but it's on the starting soon screen, our attack stat is really low, like 70 low or whatever. So it's not like I can just go ahead and use as many returns as I want. I'm probably going to run out. So I think actually, I think I just talked myself into the Curse strat just for return damage. So I'm probably going to get hit by a handful of like flamethrowers and psychics and whatnot. The only move I can't get hit by is Blizzard. If I get hit by Blizzard, I'm just dead. Considering it's my only 4 times weakness, Red is most certainly going to use Blastoise second. Normally, when you have a 4 times weakness, he goes with, all of his options. That's why the last run we did, he went with Venusaur, because Venusaur's got Sunny Day, and Sunny Day, as you can see right here, is a fire move. So technically, between Charizard and Venusaur, he just decided to go with Venusaur because they're both fire moves. Now, why he chose between the two, I don't know. Maybe that's because Venusaur's the Sunny Day setter-upper. I don't know. But anyways, that is kind of the decision on the move set there. Okay. Now, audio is going to be really out of whack today. Make sure to tell me if I am too loud, if the music's too loud. Nothing has been reset at all. So, definitely let me know if the audio is egregiously messed up. Okay. Let me bring up the game. Good there. Oops. Oh, by the way, the problem I was having, why I had to delay the stream essentially 20 minutes, was there's something called DirectX that I did not have, and it was limiting my frames up to 120, so I was only able to play at 2 times speed. Anyways, let me bring up the community post to see what nickname we got. I believe the nicknames are Tangela, Sunflora, Jumpluff. We got Cheerio. We got Springer Spore. We got Cottonwood. Okay, we got a lot of nicknames today. Interesting. Even Speed said he was gonna pick Tangela, and I guess he put a nickname in for Jumpluff as well. So I guess we're gonna go with Spring for the first run. No, wait, hold on, that's 6 characters. Cheerio. We'll go with Cheerio for the first run, and we'll go with Spring for the second. Alright, and we don't start our timer until after we've given ourselves our egg move. I should probably, kind of go as, well, I mean, obviously I'm going to go as fast as I possibly can, but I probably should have gotten started a little bit earlier, not did so much explaining, because I actually have to got another stream at 8. So if it ends up being a 2-hour run, which I don't expect it to be a 2-hour run, then I will not have a lot of room for error. Luckily, I do not expect it to be a 2-hour run. Alright, so Cheerio. Oh, I just also realized this stream is going to get copyright flagged for the stream starting soon. I don't think it was the stream starting soon music. Alright, give me a moment here as I change Pokerust to 1. As I change my... Oh, wow. Holy crap, were we given a bad Pokemon? It was a 0 DB Pokemon. Holy. Alright, there we go. FA, AA. And let's get rid of Splash, and we are putting in Confusion. Not Conversion, not Conversion 2. Okay. I guess we'll just click C. There we go, we got Confusion, there we go. Alright, it's now there on the overlay. Healed, make sure our power points are correct. Talk to this dude, and when we talk to that dude, our timer starts. Hey, MFV. Welcome, Mobile Gaming Chronicles. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. It's very, very nice having viewers, because you guys can bring up stuff for me to talk about, so I'm not just rattling off random tidbits of information that I know. Although, that was a really annoying battle. Holy crap. Why does Hoot Hoot have so much defense? Jeez. special defense. At work, I'll be lurking. I recommend being level 22 for the second rival battle. Level 22 is Leech Seed. Not sure why I would need Leech Seed. Do you mean level 17 for Sleep Powder? Because that seems more likely. I imagine I am not going to have a very easy time against the rival until I have Sleep Powder. With Confusion, I don't actually imagine I will have too bad of a problem with the rival at all. I imagine, D1, you were looking at the moveset and you're like, how is he going to hit Ghosts? Yeah, D1, my egg move is Confusion. Because I figured I couldn't possibly beat Morty, and Confusion was going to be better than Amnesia in this case. Now, if I have the hardest time with Red imaginable, which I don't think I will, then I will consider going back to Amnesia for the second run. But I think Confusion will do just fine. Until, of course, we get to Red, and then which we don't need Confusion anymore. Yeah, it's all good, D1. I understood. You look at the moveset and you're like, oh my god, that's going to be a hard one. And that's exactly why I was like, Confusion it is. Because the run was going to be extremely difficult. What's my finish time? Okay, hold on, let me pause here. I actually forgot to put the poll up for what do I think my finish time will be. Give me a moment. I'm going to say probably in that Noctowl range. So I am going to go ahead. Start poll. Okay. How fast will I beat Red? Over 140? We'll say 140 and 145. Over 145, 140 to 145, and under 140. Now, there's a real chance that I could just win because of good Sleep Powder luck, but you actually never know. The rest of the battles of the run might actually just be so overly difficult that we're just not going to be able to get past them. Like, for instance, one of the difficult battles that I plan on doing is Lance. Like, I don't have a good strategy for Lance. I don't have a good strategy for Jasmine either. I mean, my strategy is basically put them to sleep and confuse them. Or, I mean, confusion them. But I'm going to run out of confusions eventually. I mean, it is a resisted move after all. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. All right, let's just restart. Fast, shift, set. Okay. I am. Well, sorry to waste 2 minutes there. I'm also going to have to waste more time putting confusion back on my moveset. At least the Pokerust and all of that is set already. Just made sure. Man, that fast tech speed? Slow. So slow. Alright, so I believe her nickname was Cheerio. By the way, we also picked the fire rival, if you didn't catch that, with the Cyndaquil. And that's because Cyndaquil has, fire moves, which are going to be 2 times effective against us. Fraligator never learns an ice move, so the choice was not Fraligator. There's confusion. Now let's just go heal our PP to make sure we have the right amount of PP, and start attack. Okay. Alright, we are going to be really cutting it close. Can anybody remind me if my next stream is at 8? If the stream is, I'm going to need to get under the time. Otherwise, the next stream is going to be delayed. Did not leave myself a lot of breathing room. Or just room for error in general. I think we can do it, though. Sleep powder is a pretty darn good. Also, I believe our speed was like 115 or something ridiculously high like that. Oh, I just noticed another error. Alright, let me fix that real quick. Alright, we are grass flying, correct? Alright, crystal. Edit. Oh gosh, I don't have the... Oh boy, that is real unfortunate. I think we're just gonna end up being a psychic type on the overworld today, because I don't have the area location saved where I changed the overworld background. As you can see, the overworld background is just psychic. That's editable now. And I used to just be able to open the file and take me right to the place where I could edit it and then click save real quick. Because I did the factory reset on my PC, that area is not saved anymore, and I wasn't able to control F where I thought it would be. So we're just going to be a psychic type in the overworld today. No big deal. Oh no, not our attack stat. Whatever shall we do? Alright. I don't think I need too much prep for the later stream today. The later stream is going to be Ultra Necrozma. And the stats on that thing are beyond absurd. But get this. Not only are they... Like we're talking 160 attack and 160 special. Like it's incredibly absurd. But that's not even like the most absurd part. The most absurd part is that I think at level 7 it gets slash. the slash is gonna make it like unstoppable. If I recall, there was another Pokemon that had a really high attack stat with slash in the early game, and it pummeled everything. I mean, when you have an attack stat that is like above 130, slash just becomes a god move. It doesn't even matter if it's resisted or not, like by rock types. Just you could slash anything. It's gonna be incredible how fast that run is gonna be. The only thing holding it back is, of course, the slow level up group. But, whoa. I had some frame drops there. Oh my god, did I forget to talk to Elm again? Please tell me I talked to Elm. Please tell me I talked to Elm. Oh, thank god I talked to Elm. I don't remember talking to Elm. Thank god for muscle memory. Oh boy. That's gonna be a fun run. It might honestly give Lunala a run for its money, because it gets so the slash that it gets is so incredibly early game that the PP for slash is already pretty good. Oh, hold on, we want to catch this. Oh, I missed. Oh, I got a crit. Darn. But it gets a lot of other attacking moves, which is pretty nice. However, it gets so much PP that I think you can get through Nugget Bridge without having to heal, which is pretty incredible. Alright, I pretty much just do the Bellsprout Tower in all my runs. I don't really think it's ever going to be a thing I'm going to cut in any run. I think it's just going to be essentially mandatory. It's going to be part of the game. Even though you don't technically need to do it, For these regular runs, since they're not on the same leaderboard as the backboard runs, I think we're just going to make Flash mandatory. Partly because it's just the way it's always been done, and I don't want to upstage the rest of the Pokemon by adding another, like, 1.5 minute skip in the game that all future Pokemon going forward get, and all old Pokemon didn't. By the way, I really like pink Jumpluff. Honestly, it gives me a male-female vibe, but the normal Jumpluff is blue, and the shiny Jumpluff is pink. Poison powder, I guess? Yeah, so this is where you're starting to see that our low attacking stats are starting to already catch up with us. Like, that Hoot Hoot right there was like a 4-shot if I don't think I didn't get one crit. Yeah, Andrew, today's stream was early because yesterday's stream was delayed to today. And that is because I got my computer factory reset yesterday. And as much as I would love to have gotten everything set up in time for the stream yesterday, I didn't even have OBS set up, let alone the stream. But it looks like I figured out all the problems, so it's not going to be as big of a deal. We'll just have 2 streams today. We're going to be really pushing it. If I end up going over our over-under of 140, then the next stream is going to be a little late. I don't think the other guys are going to care that it's going to be slightly late, because I'll be popping in right around the stream is supposed to start. I have everything made already for Ultra Necrozma. Like, all of the graphics and stuff on the stream starting soon. It's all made already. So I just have to change it real quick. Pop in the chat. I forget if I have the ROM or not. I'm pretty sure Speed already gave me the ROM, so... Haven't played it, obviously. I don't generally play the ROM early. 1, for laziness. 2, because it's, like, kind of cheating. Although I will put in the ROM sometimes to make sure that my sprite is automatically activating, because that's kind of a new thing, a new feature I've been like trying to implement. At least for crystal runs specifically, like this one, it's not really going to be a factor. But the sprite you have on you can see on screen right there, that one was automatically put in by my overlay, whereas the Gen 1 sprites, I believe past Gen 1, I have to manually put in over top of the overlay. It's actually just a blank background. But the Gen 2 one will automatically put it in if I put it in the data folder. Oh, can we learn Swift? We cannot. Okay. Well, was having enough of that wild Pokemon experience. It's too bad that there's so much walking in the overworld here where I'm gonna waste the rest of the repel. It really would have been nice if I could just like use some of that repel here in this cave. I'm not gonna go buy my repels early because I actually need the money from battling these guys, because I need to be able to afford both escape ropes and repels at the same time, and I believe I could usually only do that once I've defeated the gym leader. Like, when it hits the overworld, under, or the top right of the enemy Pokemon card, you'll be able to see our money. And I believe we were at approximately 6 grand. Oops. We were at approximately 6 grand. Yep, 6,700. that's usually how much I spend on escape ropes. Now, you can mitigate that escape rope cost by buying, or by having a Pokemon that learns Dig. But unfortunately, none of the HM Pokemon that I ever catch learn Dig. Technically, if I don't get the Bellsprout, which I didn't, you can find a Paris in the Ilex Forest, but the chances of finding Paris are very, very low, like 5% low. Like, lower than catching Psyduck low. So I don't even bother. Normally I have the money already to be able to afford to buy the escape ropes and the repels, so I don't really worry about it. I can't remember if Paris is weak to Psychic or not. It's Grass Bug. Guess it is not. And it didn't hit me with Stun Spore though. Hopefully that's the most important thing. Oh yeah, I know, right? That's Psyduck. The not what? Yeah, Psyduck, the black hole of Pokeballs. Now that I have Sleep Powder, I'm not typically worried about Bugsy here. I'm just gonna use Sleep Powder almost immediately. Alright, Kuma's poison. Alright, Sleep Powder. Okay, you know what? We should probably use Sleep Powder in slot 2. That is some incredibly low damage. Holy. There we go. Level 20, nice. Great damage rounding threshold. Can't learn Fury Cutter because, you know, we couldn't possibly give us some move for type coverage. No siree. But it's a good thing we don't have essentially just Leech Seed. We have Confusion. Could have been way worse if we didn't have egg moves. That Ghastly could have been like the worst thing to see in the world. Oh my god, look at that damage. Holy crap. This is just what it's gonna look like when we battle some of these top-rate trainers later in the run. Like, this is exactly how the battle with Whitney's gonna go. Morty's probably gonna be a lot of one-shots, but still, it's funny. Escape rope. Usually buy like 8 of them. It's approximately 8 or 9. Right, I still need to catch some Pokemon here. Holy crap. It's the 5% Paris. Let's not use Tackle. Aw, close. No, get in the ball. You're asleep. You can't wake up. There you go. Okay. So now we got a Cut user. I can't remember if it learns Cut and Flash at the same time. It does. Okay. So we got our Oddish, essentially. Pow to the front, escape rope to the second front. Alright. Sweet. That was incredibly lucky. We will not be able to count on that in the second run, that's for sure. Thanks to not needing all the punches, we are not going to be going back for Charcoal this run, as much as we'd love to do it last run. And believe it or not, we actually learned Headbutt. So I will make sure to go grab Headbutt. Headbutt will... Interesting. Headbutt will be our best attacking move. We have slightly more physical attack than special attack, apparently. Our friendship's at 138, so we're not really super close to being able to grab Return just yet. I know that repels super early, but I do a lot of walking in the grass there, so I'm not typically very concerned about wasting repel there. So the new addition to our run is we go for the bike first. So that way the rest of our errands can be done while on the bike. The problem with this, it means I have to go down immediately, which is not something I typically think of, backtracking so early. Yeah, well, you would think that they would do some more things in the anime, but you know, they don't always. It's always weird. This Lickitung they give cut for some reason. That's a weird quirk. Not a lot of other Pokemon give HM moves. Alright, we got 138, 139. Okay, so basically no special. Got it. Friendship. These Magnemites have, like, unlimited defense. Hey, they always stick in the one bolt one. Wow, I've got 2 flinches. That is something. It's so nice, though, that we're in the medium slow level up group. Going this fast leveling up is going to make getting returns so much easier. Unfortunately, I've forgotten what friendship level I need to be at in order to make returns stronger than a headbutt. You just have to do 2.5. So you just grab the desired value, which is 70, and divide it by, or multiply it by 2.5, and that's the amount you need. That is 40 plus 35, 75, 175. What do you know? I can do math. Well, Confusion, our best psychic move, has already been outpaced by Headbutt. Alright. So apparently somebody told me that the Quick Claw does not give priority over Quick Attack. That seems insane. I figured Quick Claw just, like, determined, hey, you have like a 20% or whatever chance of just being faster than anything. That's crazy. Like, before the move even gets selected. Like, it wouldn't even matter if the move was Quick Attack or not. I just assumed it would be right there. Alright. Unless we level up one time? Yeah, one time. We are not going to be able to get return. But there's a very, very likely chance we level up one time. 810 XP. I think the Miltank alone gives like almost 700. Like 650 or something like that. Alright. For some reason, this Clefairy always gives us fits. It likes to metronome like the best moves it could possibly. Oh, 850? Oh, that's cool. Oh boy. That is the peak damage, guys. Peak. That is some of the best damage we could possibly do. Alright. Snivel, snivel. Yep, there we go. We got our 150. So we can go pick up return. We're not at 175 power yet, though. So we will be holding on to Headbutt for a little while. Unfortunately, we can't punch anything with our little nubs, so no punches for us. Okay. Well, this is going to be a little scary because these guys have Fire Punch. I should probably just, I was about to say, get around the problem and put them to sleep. But it looks like they're 2 shots anyways. Make that 3 shots. Okay, Magnemite. Oh, thank God. I was going to say, Magnemite guy might be a little difficult if I don't get around that. Because there was no healing or anything. Crap. You guys saw nothing. These are run 1 problems. I don't know what I would have done if this were run 2. Okay. Weirdly enough, I don't actually face this chick very often. I think when you go right around her instead of left around her, she doesn't see you as often, which would lead me to believe that she aims left more often than right. Alright. Alright, can I get around Drowsy Guy? I can. Nice. Alright, Bill. Give me your spiel. Also, Andrew Palmer, some of the anime stuff becomes essentially... So, when I say some, I mean, though I can only think of one that pops to mind, but some of the anime stuff becomes gospel. So, I don't know if you guys know this. I've mentioned it many, many times here on the channel. But one of the things that really grinds my gears is that... what's his name? Rhydon can learn surf. There was one episode in the anime, where there's this one Rhydon that taught itself how to swim to get an island with pink berries, which, by the way, turned its color pink. And I guess that just became lore, because apparently all Rhydons could swim after that. But, like, it was supposed to be like a rare occurrence that Rhydon could swim. But I guess now all of them can do it, even though they're 4 times weak to water and deathly afraid of it. We don't worry about those things. Apparently. Boy, I'm starting to wonder if the time is going to be a good number or not, because I'm starting to realize that using sleep powder every single battle is really starting to have effect on the clock. Blackout speed? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Not a one-shot. I forget if I saved or not. Can synthesis heal more? Okay. Okay. That's not gonna one-shot. Nope. Okay. Add a reset. There we go. Inspired by Godzilla. Okay. Really? Okay, well, we already know we can't win if that happens. So let me just go ahead and... Oh, I did save. Okay. There we go. Did not account for the sleep powder miss. Okay. This should go way more smoothly. It's a good thing Qualava does not have Flame Wheel yet, or it could wake up and be very annoying. Sweet. But is that really the thing, Andrew? That just... I mean, that just seems like a coincidence. believe it or not, these are our best attacking moves the whole game. It does not get better than this. We are at peak Jumpluff. Can we even knock out a Ghastly with Confusion? Okay, we can. I'm curious if we can hit a, if we can knock out a Gengar, or not Gengar, Haunter. If we can knock out a Haunter with Confusion, I will probably do Morty, like, immediately. But if I can't knock out this Haunter with Confusion, I will have to probably consider Sleep Powder first. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just have to use Sleep Powder. I think the big question is, can we knock out the first Ghastly on his team with Confusion? My guess would be no. But I'm going to try. But I would like to do everything in order. So, even if this doesn't feel right, like I could do it easily later, we'll do it now. I mean, we got Confusion after all. Imagine if this was Leech Seed. Uh-oh. It said chat disconnected. That's not good. Uh-oh. Okay, well, you know what? We are not going to be hit by Recurse on turn 1, that's for sure. Considering we need to Sleep Powder all of them. Alright, let's just try Confusion first. Okay, that worked. Good, good, good. Alright. Now, we are definitely not knocking out Haunter, so we have to hit that with Sleep Powder. Oh. Okay, well, we were hit with our own medicine. That's unfortunate. I imagine we will have better luck next round with this. Why did I do that? That was stupid. We literally just proved that I could knock it out. Good, good, good. Just need to stay asleep for 2 whole turns. I outspeed, that's good. Wow, I outspeed by a lot. Ooh, close one. Scared me. This one can't put you to sleep, interesting. Just has Nightshade and Mimic. Alright, guys. Keep your eyes peeled. We are about to pull the speedrunner strat. Okay, well, we're supposed to go right by that guy, but that's fine. I don't know if he's a guarantee if I didn't stop right in front of him. But the speed strat is just go down and repel. Instead of my normal up, because up, I have more chances of battling random trainers than going down. Alright, now we have to go get Krabby. I believe we still have... Let's see. I'm curious if Krabby can actually survive a headbutt better than it can survive a confusion. Because Krabby's got really good defense. Sweet. More ball. First try. Nice. Alright. We have both of the serve. Back to Olivine. Alright, about to drive. Steve, stay awake, otherwise I fall asleep and crash off the road. Well, you know, no pressure. Oh, knocked out. If I recall, Noctowl is one of those weird runs like this one, where they get confusion and like no better move. Same thing with Golduck. Golduck's another one of those Pokemon. It's like, oh, hey, it's kind of, you know, a pseudo-psychic type, even though it's not. And then it's like, hey, it only gets confusion. Not psychic, confusion. Aw. I don't think there is a legitimate strategy for getting around this guy. I think the strategy is basically be lucky. That's why it's really hard to get around this guy, because you have to go around him twice. Because when you deliver the medicine back to Jasmine, you have to go by him again. One of these days, I'm going to remember to buy the Super Rod the moment I leave. The Super Repels. The moment I leave the building, I'm going to remember. Obviously, today is not that day. And apparently not use them either. Okay, Super Repel to the top. Escape rope second to the top. There we go. Got around Head Girl. Or Swimming Girl. Got around her again. That's good. Sweet. Now, I have Confusion, which is super effective against these Pokemon. Oh, also, let's go ahead and teach Return now, since we have over 175 Friendship. It's definitely an improvement, not only via power, but it's also an improvement via base. What do you call it? PP. That's it. Okay. I'm just chesting. Wow, they basically do the same amount of damage, Confusion and Return. And that's because Hitmonchan has got no defense. Well, it has more defense than Hitmonlee, but still very little defense. Wow. Can't even knock out a Machop in one hit? That's just embarrassing. Okay, well, that Seismic Toss kind of made... Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Two-shot, alright. I'll take that. Cotton Spore. No, thank you. So, interestingly enough, guys, if this were Gen 1, Cotton Spore, I believe, is exactly the same thing as Scary Face. So, instead of having to give, like, you know, Kyogre and Groudon String Shot, we could have given it Cotton Spore. But obviously it doesn't exist in Gen 1. But just a little fun fact, that I believe Cotton Spore is the first essential Scary Face. Oh, interesting. I only have 2 Synthesis left. Synthesis must start with really low PP. That was a crit. Still not a one-shot. Interesting. Cool, cool. Oh, wow. I didn't know he had a full heal. That's news to me. Cool. Alright, got Fly. Did I get the secret potion? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. I've been on a tear of missing the secret potion lately, so I definitely need to double check there. Alright. Super Repel. Just pop in and say good luck with the run. Thank you, Justin Stokes. Welcome to the channel. I don't know if I've ever seen you in the live stream, so just glad that you stopped by. Say hello. When people don't comment on whether it's the live stream or the video, you guys just sometimes become a number, and it hard to know how many people you entertain with your runs each week. For a little while there, I was just thinking it was like Boss KO and Andrew Palmer was not getting very many comments. Boy, this is getting embarrassingly low, right? Oh, that was a crit. Oh my gosh. Right. Well, luckily we should be able to beat the Rattatas and the Magnemites without having to heal in the Pokemon Center, right? I would hope so. I've watched yours and speak backwards, so you mentioned you appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Justin Sir. I appreciate it very, very much when people say it. Gyarados lives forever. The red Gyarados is something I always catch whenever I play the game physically as a kid. I don't think there was a single run where I didn't catch it. Quite frankly, I thought catching it was mandatory. Also, I never knew it was shiny. I just thought it was like, hey, they did the anime episode where it was red, so there's just got to be the one red one. Like, that was just canon. There's just one red one there. I did not know that's what shiny was. Also, hold on. Okay. Well, you know, I shot my shot with sleep powder. I put the reset in. You know, should have healed. Quite frankly, I didn't think Magnemite would be so bad. And I was wrong. Oh, Supersonic. So you're gonna make it tough on me, huh? Hit myself twice. You know, that's par for the course. Hit myself 3 times. Okay, so all my synthesis. Oh my God, hit myself 4 times. Did I even save? I did not. Okay. Wow. Just wow. All right. Well, I did put the reset in. Who would have thought? This guy. Okay. Well. This is going to be a very different battle than the last one. It's really funny to see how these battles change when you don't hit your sleep powders versus when you do hit your sleep powders. It's also very interesting to see that I have been doing less than half in the first attack for the first 2 Magnemites, and then I did more than half for the second attack on the first 2 Magnemites. That's also a bit lucky on its own too. I always caught it, and yeah, I originally chalked the red Gyarados to the same group as the pink Butterfree and Crystal Onyx. I don't remember the Crystal Onyx, but I definitely remember the pink Butterfree. The Butterfree that Ash. No, not the one that Ash had, but the one that Ash released his Butterfree for. I specifically remember the episode where Ash releases his Butterfree because his Butterfree and the wild Butterfree were like looking at each other, and they're like they wanted to mate. So it was like, you know, I can't hold you back, Butterfree. You gotta do what you gotta do. There we go. I got around that guy. Yeah, well, I'm sure. I mean, that's how you know Ash was a good trainer. You know, he cared enough. And also now that we know that Butterfree was a one of a kind, you know, that was like watching its own Holo experience. You know. I think there was an episode that I also saw with like a baby Lugia. I don't know if that's a real thing or not, since Lugia is genderless, as far as I can remember. But I thought that was kind of a rare experience Ash got to go through too. Now, I don't remember getting to watch too many episodes past the Diamond and Pearl, because that's kind of when I stopped. I remember I stopped kind of watching around the time they introduced. No, I guess it's not Diet Coke. Like May and Weasel. I remember specifically there was an episode where the Weasel was terrorizing somebody. I think it was May. Might have been Dawn. Orange Islands. I watched Orange Islands like 5 years ago. You think I would remember that? Because I rewatched the first 2 seasons like 5 or so years ago. Holy crap. Oh my, I've never once had a problem with these electrodes before. Clearly my play here is actually just to use synthesis. Apparently self-destruct does as much damage as Sonic Boom. Okay, well, I gave him the chance to explode. Well, Megas are definitely after my time. I stopped playing the game. Well, how should I say? I played the game with Megas. I did not use Mega Evolutions, like, at all. I know they made you Mega Evolve a Lucario in, like, the, like, teaching sequence, and that was the only time I ever did it in the whole game. Aww. I wonder which move's stronger here. Return or Confusion, because... Oh my god. Slightly less than half. Oh wow, Confusion is more powerful. Interesting. Crit. Okay. I don't think I saved. Okay. Wow, this run... Not a lot of saving going on. I don't think I've ever lost to this guy before. Oh, that's so funny. It just goes to show that not all Pokemon... Like, Gen 2 may be easy, but not all Pokemon have it easy. Alright, let's use Last Potion. Super Potion. Alright. Oh, I only get 5 synthesis? That's really unfortunate. We're not taking any more chances. I know I treated that other guy with a little bit of disrespect, not putting any of his Pokemon to sleep. But gym leaders, you know, they deserve enough respect for me to put their Pokemon to sleep. So that way when I get hit by an Aurora Beam, it gets from a Pokemon that was waking up. And not, I could see it coming. There we go. I just realized, when am I getting my next move? What am I replacing synthesis for? I honestly don't remember. What did I have planned instead of synthesis? Is it Mega Drain? No, okay. So please tell me. A quick look over the moveset, and it appears that it is Mega Drain. That's really unfortunate. Okay, well, this is about to be the most annoying battle we've seen in a while. Let's go ahead and make sure to put our Paralyzed Fear Berry on. Make sure we consult the Kenya first to make sure that the berry is not poisoned. Kenya, of course, you know, saying, "You can't consult me, I have a berry." Which is to be expected. This is Kenya's normal response. Okay, no paralysis. Okay, Steelix, second. I like that. Oh my god. Okay, well, Confusion does the same amount, but at least it has a chance to confuse. Apparently, she can't miss Iron Tail, and she can crit. Okay, that's unfortunate. But that's what I expected. I expected basically those exact results. I just don't want to be paralyzed going into Steelix. That is all I could ask for of this battle. But now that we know that Return, despite being double the power, does basically the same, if not less, than Confusion. And she finally missed in Iron Tail. First time for everything. I believe Confusion has a 10% chance to confuse in this generation. I can't remember if they ever changed that. But anyways, 2 crits already. That's good. This is kind of how I expected the battle to go. Basically do no damage with Confusion. Very, very slowly. Alright, well, we can't afford to get hit by an Iron Tail after it wakes up. We need to synthesize a little bit. Alright, we expect it to wake up any moment. Oh my god, I finally got the Confuse. And it finished itself off. How suiting. Cool, cool. Alright, we're about to have to go through the rocket portion. But before we do that, I am going to hit the restroom real quick. Pause. I will be right back. So while I was in the restroom, I just realized that there is a very high likelihood that I run out of returns, like, at some point this run. So, I will make sure to PP up return as early as humanly possible. Now, I don't mean at, like, earliest possibility, because, I could obviously pick up the PP up in Violet right now. More of a figure of speech. Now, hopefully, the amount of ethers that I picked up will matter for this portion of the game. As you can see, even a Confusion there. Super effective Confusion, but still not powerful enough to knock out an Armor. But I'm going to use every opportunity of Confusion that I can to make sure that I don't run out of returns. Okay, like, I'm looking at the audio wave. Are you guys sure that the music isn't too loud? Because according to the audio wave, the music is just slightly under. That concerns me a lot. Okay. Sleep powder. We are not getting Thunder Wave. Not by this guy. That is just unfortunate. Oh, he's got 3 of them too. Lock on. Supersonic. level 40. That'll at least most likely make this third Magnemite a 2-shot guarantee with return. Cutting a little close, but it's fine, I guess. Alright, can I knock out a Coughing? I can. Now, the question is, can I knock out a level 30 Coughing? Because that is what the director in 2 rooms from here has. A whole team of level 30 Coughings. Which will be really annoying to get around when our accuracy gets lowered. Just make sure, let's go ahead. Ether. There we go. Level 30 Coughing. That was a crit. Not crit. Good. Good. Good to know that we can still knock out weak Pokemon. Also, I just now noticed that we're still wearing the Paralysis Cure Berry. So if the Coughing, or if the Magnemites had paralyzed us, we would have been fine. But then we would have been really annoyed for when we do the Lance battle. So let's go ahead and take that off. Why would I be annoyed, you're probably wondering? That is because when we do the Lance battle, we're probably going to need the Paralyzed Cure Berry. Because there's absolutely no chance we will ever one-shot, probably, or even two-shot, those Dragonite. And if they wake up from their slumber, that we will no doubt put them in, they will use Thunder Wave. And I will be very mad when I get paralyzed. When it could have been prevented. For one little berry. That got wasted on a Magnemite. Holy... Oh, that was a crit. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Wow, that did a lot more than I expected. That was a high level Magnemite. Boy, it is a good thing I still had a few confusions left. I actually forgot about that Haunter. Like, I was not saving confusions for that Haunter. I just completely forgot it ever existed. Alright, let's use the last for Super Potions. By the way, I just now noticed. Our HP stat, not great. I feel like our HP is a little low right now. I forget what our HP stat is, but maybe it's just because I don't do a lot of damage that it feels like it's low. But it certainly feels low. I mean, I do remember when I was looking at its stats, it was basically all defense and speed. Mostly speed. Kind of like a Electrode. But not Electrode levels of speed, of course. I should definitely pick up the Max Potion because all I have left is a full restore. Crystal Onyx isn't the only variant of Onyx, one of the Gen 1 Dex entries. Mentions old Onyx becoming black and diamond-like. Based off of this entry, there's a world where we could get an Obsidian Onyx. You know, Annie, now that you bring that up, why didn't the Onyx look like that in the old game? The original one, the one where you can walk around and catch the Pokemon in the wild. For Switch. Oh boy, Mega Drain instead of Synthesis. Get an upgrade in PP and an extra damaging move. Because, you know, we got a lot of variants in that game. Oh wait, now that I remember, now that I think about it, even though that Cleavor was in the game, Scizor was still in the game. Not Scizor, Scyther was still in the game. Look at many of the variants were still in the game. Let's go? No, I was talking about the other one. I can't remember it off the top of my head. The one where you just go around throwing Pokeballs at Pokemon the whole game. And that's the whole game. No, I guess I have to use that full heal? Oh boy. I should probably use that max potion. Oh. Ah, okay. Max potion it is. And Ether. Oh boy, I actually kind of wish I had Confusions left for this this upcoming Vileplume. I guess I should probably put it to sleep. I don't think I'm gonna one-shot it. Vileplume is pretty tanky. Yep, wasn't even close. Instead of keeping the ground type, it keeps the rock type, gaining the ghost type, built by the souls of the fallen Onyx. Yeah, I don't know about that. That sounds a little too OP. Imagine going from half resisting the normal moves to completely and utterly resisting them. But then again, I guess you can't really make Onyx OP, no matter what you do to it, because its stats are just too low. You could probably change Onyx to Steel Ghost, and it would probably still be really, really weak. Alright, well, we just got a 10% boost to our attack stat. That is no doubt going to be very helpful. Oops. Repel. Up, down, around. Okay, I need to make sure to grab the PP up because I'm going to need it for return. It's basically become our only attacking move. Confusion is like a secondary move at this point. Even Mega Drain is basically a secondary move to us. Although, let's be honest, Mega Drain was never really an option. Crap. You saw nothing. Alright. We cannot take an iron. We cannot take a protein. Alright, we still got our Paralyzed Cure Berry, so we don't have to go pick one up. Alright, there we go. The issue with that is that to make Onyx OP, you need to use Power Swap on him. Power Swap switches defense and attack, that would be correct. The issue with that is your Onyx now has 70 base speed and 40 base defense. 70 base speed is not the worst. Plus, I feel like Onyx was not incredibly fast. I think Onyx was like 80 or 90 base speed already. Or maybe it was like 70. I mean, I remember it's not super fast. I know it's kind of fast for a rock. But yeah, 160 base attack would be pretty good for an Onyx. $70. Okay, my bad. 70 is that number that's right there with, I think we've concluded that 78 speed is exactly where you want to be in Gen 1. If you are slower than 78, you wish you were 78. If you are faster than 78, you don't really need it. What do I mean by you don't really need it? I mean, you're basically, if you're faster than 78 speed, you're pretty much only being outsped by Aerodactyl and Dugtrio and Alakazam. And that's it. Like, the whole game. The first one you eventually outspeed is the Dugtrio. But yeah, 65 is the auto crit slash Annie. I remember that because it's really 64, but 64 is not a guarantee where 65 is. Really had to wake up immediately. Okay. Speaking of guaranteed slash, the run that we're doing today for our backport, that Pokemon gets slash at level 7. It has 164 attack, I believe. So it's a little ludicrous how powerful slash is going to be on that Pokemon. Ultra Necrozma. So, I think one-shotting Pokemon is not going to be our problem today. I imagine the slow level up group is going to end up being our problem, but I don't imagine it's going to be much of a problem. Plus, I believe our typing is like Psychic Dragon. I don't think it has any 4 times weaknesses, if I can recall. Yeah, I think Dragon's weak to Ice and Dragon. Waterfall. I think it gave me Waterfall just there. There was more text that popped up that I kind of skipped. I have 3 escape ropes. That seems really well. I'll actually buy some more escape ropes while I'm here. I thought I bought 8. 8 I thought would be enough. Yup. Right, more. Good. Basically, if it has no 4 times weaknesses, Ultra Necrozma will pretty much just be like ungodly powerful. It doesn't have the greatest defenses, but its offenses are so insanely powerful, its defense doesn't even matter. Basically, you will 1 to 2 shot every single thing in the game. I don't think there will be a single thing in the entire game that you cannot knock out in 1 to 2 shots. I actually just remembered that I don't remember checking what its HP was. So I don't remember if the HP stat was good or not. If its HP is, on par with other legendaries, then maybe the defense doesn't even matter even a little bit. Alright. Kanto guy. Believe it or not, I think Sleep Powder is such a powerful move that I don't actually need to train. I just believe this ends up just going down to a luck-based run. Sleep Powder is just one of those moves that's just so OP. Crap. That 97? Okay, well, that's just insane. So OP that I just don't really need to train or waste my time training. Well, 97 is pretty good. We've been dealing with a lot of Pokemon that are like at the 80 to 90 range. Okay, this is getting a little scary now. Oh, alright. Another reset. Okay. So if there's a moral to this story, I need to basically be full HP everywhere. This... Oh, right. I also forgot. This is Gen 1, where its special defense is also going to be 167. So that's... What are you doing? So it's actually just going to be defensively weak. Does it have any defensive weaknesses? So you just mentioned Bug, which would be a defensive weakness. I'm trying to think if there would be more. Well, Psychic pretty much is just Bug. Crap, I forgot to put the repel on. Dragon. Dragon is Ice and Dragon, but Dragon is a special type, and also Gen 1 doesn't have any special Dragon moves. Yeah, it sounds like it would be pretty darn OP. There will not be much damage being dealt to Ultra Necrozma. I keep underestimating everything I go against. As you can see, I have basically just missed one Sleep Powder, and now I'm on the brink of death. Oh god, that did so little. Oh my god. I missed another Sleep Powder that could have absolutely caused death. Boy, the reliance on Sleep Powder is so much higher than I thought. Yep, Annie, you are right. Nothing is basically going to be a challenge. Basically, it's in contention for fastest possible run in the game. I'm curious, how much damage will I do to Zaxxon? About half. Okay, that is... okay. Double slap, got lucky what didn't use Ice Punch. I'm really living on the edge here, going for return. Even though I know I don't really one-shot much of anything. Really? Defense rose? Okay, so be it. Really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Reflect faded, there we go. Well, it's not that the typing itself is insane for Gen 1. It's the fact that like we just had the best run ever with Lunala, but the thing is Lunala doesn't start with a move that can one-shot Nugget Bridge trainers. Like all of them. That's basically the difference in a lot of runs, is how fast can you train and how fast can you get through Nugget Bridge. And Lunala, I believe, was able to like two-shot most of the... Well, I can't remember what move I used for Lunala. Regardless, I don't think everything was a one-shot. Whereas with Slash, everything is going to definitely be a one-shot. Slash early game is basically going to make it so the whole entire game is full of one-shots, and it's really going to go down to Overworld. Which, by the way, is why I will not even stand a chance at beating Speed. So I'm just going to have a casual run today. When it comes to runs where there's no variance involved, like unintentional resets or bad luck, then I always will lose to Speed. His overworld is better than mine, and there's nothing I can do to make my overworld better other than just be better at the game, and I can't. I just physically can't. It is a limitation that I have. So I have to like compete in the gray area. The gray area being when Speed has resets, I have to beat him via strategy. So that's just what I have to do. So today I don't stand a chance. Today we have a Pokemon that's not going to get any resets. It's not going to have any problems. I'm just going to lose. So it's not a big deal. I accept this fact. I knew it a long time ago. By the way, if you guys are wondering if I'm so good at the unknown and the randomness that makes me better than Speed, why did the randomizers essentially go down to a 60-40 win rate? The button clicking speed. The button clicking speed, which, by the way, as you guys have already able to tell from the Gen 2, between fast and instant is literally 25 minutes. 25 minutes. That's 30%. 30% of the game cut off because of button clicking speed. Speed had an advantage over me and button clicking speed the entire time we were playing the randomizers. And so if you cut off like 3 minutes off of all of my runs, which is probably what I would have saved, it would have been pretty embarrassing. It's okay though. It's fine. It's not a big deal. So yeah, it's fine. Speed is better at speed than me. I am better at strategy and randomness. Strategy and thinking on my feet than him. Gengar. Oh, you had to curse. Oh, I had to fully paralyze. Oh, that's bad. Murkrow. Can I one-shot Murkrow? Oh! I don't know if I saved or not. I probably did. I did. Okay. The Underground. Well, I didn't play the original game, which is what I assume you're playing. So I don't know. But, I can only guess it was a fossil. Flamethrower. More than half, thanks to a sleep powder miss. Light clay. Oh, yeah. I've actually gotten either that or something very similar to that in the remakes. Boy, look how easy it is when you just don't miss your sleep powders. It's really funny how that just becomes a thing with this Pokemon. Missing sleep powders is life and death, just like Butterfree. 35 damage? 94 to 58. 94 to 58. 60. Crap. Wow, he used a full heal. That was interesting. 36. Oh, they do like the same damage. Interesting. Well, I guess if I'm gonna do them, if they both do approximately the same damage, then I should use Mega Drain since it gives me HP back. Or it could just, you know, not miss a single sleep powder so far. Okay. Okay. Sweet. You know, I never really noticed which Dragonites have which of the powerful moves. This one's got Fire Blast. Oh, so he'll only use 2. Wonder why that one specifically. Was that the last one? Was that the level 61 or 51? I can't remember what level they are. Oh well. It's still crazy to think that my moves are not going to get better. Basically, at this point, I have Giga Drain as a upgrade over Mega Drain. But let's be honest, that's not a big upgrade. And I won't be using it for very long. Like, that upgrade is essentially only going to be used for Brock and Blue. Blue's right on. Oh, I guess I could use it on Misty as well. I guess it's a good thing it's the first one to It has to be. Right? Mega Drain only has 10 PB, which is so crazy. But you gotta remember, I just basically never use the move. So, I mean, what's the difference between 10 and 5 PP if you don't use it? Somebody told me that they upgraded the damage of Leech Life in one of the later generations, so the move isn't useless. That is hard to wrap my brain around, considering Leech Life is one of the most useless moves to ever exist. It just does nothing. Alright, so we're going to do the... Oh my god, you can actually use your bike in there? Interesting. I can never get around this guy. I don't have good moves against him. Oh my god, he just tried to use Thunder Wave on me. I guess I don't need my Paralysis Care Berry anymore. But it still hurts to lose it right there. Yeah, we played Buzzwall here on the channel, so you're saying they changed it for Buzzwall. That's... Makes sense. Why? I don't know why they wouldn't invent a different move for it. Now that I know about this strategy, I guess I'll do it. For my normal run, since I know it exists and I have Flash. But at no point will I ever memorize this area in the dark. Nobody should ever expect me to memorize this area in the dark. That would be obscene. As you can see, it's not a big deal. Like, I know my way out. But it's really annoying. Well, I mean, they weren't never going to make a Leech Life 2. I know, but they could have just made a new move. I mean, you got Mega Drain and you got Giga Drain. Why not instead of Leech Life, you got not Suck Life. That's not worse. Sap Life, possibly, or a Drain Life. Yeah, the Drain Life definitely sounds like more damage than Leech. I think Drain Life is good. Sap is not. Sap sounds like it's less damage. Oh, come on. I can't even knock out level 35. And my return is almost at maximum power. So embarrassing. Heck, you don't even have to put life in the name. I can't think of a different name that they would use off the top of my head, though. Steel Life? Steel Life definitely sounds like it could be a legit move that they would make. Yeah, so I would say Drain Life or Steel Life. Those would be two good nicknames instead of powering up Leech Life. Oh, I just wasn't able to knock out a lower level Victory Bell. What made me think I could knock out that Victory Bell? Oh, I haven't used the PP ups on return yet. I do still have the Max Elixir. Good. Look at this Jumpluff. Doesn't even have Sleep Powder. What a noob. Alright, let's go ahead and use those PP ups. Alright, let's go ahead and use Giga Drain. If I can find it. Alright, over Mega Drain. Fly. Saffron. Boy, 10 PP does not feel like it's a lot for this. Steel Life sounds like the kind of shitty name they'd have for a move in the Japanese version. Oh, you got me there. Okay, well, that's how much damage Giga Drain did to Espeon. Okay, well, it looks like return will be enough. I will probably have to use a mixture of... a mixture of Giga Drain and Confusion for getting through Misty. Right, up, down. Alright, now I have to... Oh, right, I can actually do this whole thing right now. Since I did the whole skip that Speed showed me. I don't have to do that whole power plant stuff now. I can just go directly here. Suck Blood. Suck Blood sounds like an interesting move. I don't know if I would call it Suck, but I call it Suck Life. That'd be a really funny name. Suck Life. Sounds definitely like something that they would name too. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm complaining. They upped it to 80 power for some reason. And I'm like, they shouldn't have upped it. They should have just made it a new move. Alright, let's go ahead and Max Elixir. Okay, I should definitely have enough returns now. I forgot that was a Max Elixir. For some reason, my brain thought it was a normal Elixir. Yeah, like I said, should have just been a new move. Because Gen 1 Leech Life is just so bad. Gen 2 Leech Life is also so bad. I mean, they've made new moves for lesser reasons. Yeah, Speed told... Oh, whoops. Speed told me that they removed... Executes signature move. I can't remember off the top of my head what it's called, but he said they removed it from that game. They kept execute. They just got rid of barrage. Giga Drain. Sweet. Giga Drain. Well, it's good to know that I have one good move, even if it is only for water types. 360 power on Quagsire. That's funny. Alright, now we do Abra. Super Repel. Now that the power plant is done, we can do the whole lavender thing. Thanks to the speedrunner trick, we already have the location. Oh, I forgot about that full heal. I knew the item existed. I didn't know what it was. I love Magnitude. Magnitude is one of my favorite moves in existence. I kid you not, I like Magnitude so much. Every single Gen 2 run that I did as a kid, I would have 2 Gravelers on my team. Because I was always like, I'm only one Magnitude 10 away from knocking out anything. No matter how resisted it was, I was always one Magnitude 10 away. Always. I love Magnitude. I don't think it's a move in Gen 1. I remember I played Geodude a while back, or I used a Geodude a while back, and I don't think it was in the game. I think a lot of my memories for Gen 1 Magnitude was actually the remake. But again, I did the most gameplay like Gen 2. I did a lot of gameplay in Gen 2. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still played that Gen 1 up to Charizard so many times. Incalculable amount of times. Now that I just kind of walk on the right side of the grass, I kind of forget those the punch trainer exists. The one that has all 3 of the punch move Pokemon, Jinx, Electabuzz, and Magmar. I kind of forget they're there. Alright, I am not going to take these guys lightly. I understand. They could easily knock me out. Interesting. This Magmar has Thunder Punch. Did not see that coming. This Rapidash has Fire Blast. Oh, and he uses a full heal. That's also interesting. I'm curious if I will have enough. Oh, actually, I just remembered. I can pretty much use Confusion on pretty much Janine's whole team here. Even though Confusion's got such a low amount of damage, her Pokemon. Oh my god, it still survived. That's insane. Her Pokemon are so low leveled. Foresight, interesting. Oh, I'm not surprised that it can learn it. I was just surprised that they gave it to Magmar. Game Freak is not a fan of giving Pokemon moves, like ever. I think I will go ahead and face Brock before I face Blue. I think Blue is going to be hard. Plus, I think Brock is going to be a simple, like, 5 Giga Drains. Or knock out something without Giga Drain, because I just used one. Something that can't really do any damage to me. Without a rock move. Onix has a rock move. Rhyhorn here doesn't have a rock move. Kabutops does not have a rock move. And Omastar does not have a rock move either. Cool. Alright, now we can fly back to Viridian. I'm going to want to heal because I think I'm going to use Giga Drain on Rhydon. Rhydon had Rock Slide. Sorry, I thought you meant Onix. Yeah. Oh, you did say Onix. Yeah, Onix had Rock Slide. Well, it doesn't need to do a lot of damage when I have a weakness to rock moves. Okay, so we're going to have to pick up 2 moves after this battle. I predict we need to pick up... Oh. We're going to have to pick up... Stop full restoring. Uh-oh. We're going to need to pick up Protect, and we're going to need to pick up... Curse. Oops. Forgot to put it to sleep. Luckily, it just used Reflect. Alright, hello, Super Potion. I would have said Hyper Potion, but I only needed it to be a Super Potion. Ooh. Oof, 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 oof. I don't know how you could really like Onix. That attack, man. That attack is rough. I like the design. I like how hard it is on Brock's team at times. But it is hard to get by that attack stat. I don't know what they were thinking in giving it, like, no attack. I feel like if there's anything Onix can do, like, Onix body slamming alone should be more than 45 attack. I believe it's the third. Let's see. 17. There we go. All right. Pallet Town. All right, we still have 6 minutes to get the under. It's unfortunate that we're not going to be able to use Giga Drain or Confusion. Oops. But that's fine. I don't think anybody expected me to use a really inconvenient moveset. Basically, the strategy is Sleep Powder, and some more Sleep Powder. Forget if I used Super Repel. I didn't. Harris. Back. 3 to the right. So this is where I'd like to fix my strat right there in that room. Okay, well, I think we have no doubt what our strat is going to be, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it immediately. Giga Drain. And Protect. Protect is just to get an extra few turns. Alright, I will Rare Candy. Two more. Alright. Our last move was at 44. Okay, that would have been good to know. Okay, so Sleep Powder. It didn't affect Pikachu. And it got paralyzed. Alright, we're going to reset immediately. That literally could not have gone worse. Alright. I used Return for some reason. Charizard. Alright. I actually didn't see Charizard coming. I actually expected it to be Blastoise. Uh-oh. That's how much damage a flamethrower does. All right. That is going to be rough. Okay. So Sleep Powder. Curse. Okay, he used a full restore immediately. That's not good. One curse makes me slower than Pikachu immediately. And he used another full restore. Okay. So be it. Maybe... No, okay, so I need more curse setups than that. Maybe I'm going to actually need to use Rest. Oh, God, that was a crit. Okay. Well, way quieter than normal? Okay. Is it the music is too loud, or is it me being quieter? Alright, Rest instead. This way, if I get paralyzed from Pikachu, I can just heal. Oh, I didn't save. Me being quiet. That's really weird. Okay. Sleep Powder. Miss. Okay. And a crit. Okay. Curse. Oh, right. I forgot I can't set up on Pikachu there. Oh my god. This is worse than I expected. Amnesia would have been preferable, but unfortunately I can't do Amnesia. Right. Can't. Oh my god. Okay. One more. I'm at plus minus 4. Oh, I'm using Protect because I didn't save when I did Curse. Or when I did Rest. Alright, well, unfortunately the under is dead. Boy, even with all my rare candies, still rough. Okay. Curse. Oh my god, he actually used Charm this time. That is something he hasn't done thus far. He's done it twice now. We've already proven a +2 return cannot knock out Charizard. I think I need it minimum +4. Alright, I'm curious, how many Sleep Powders can I land? Okay, so it's 2. He will use 2 full restores. Got it. Really? Curse. Okay, come on. Powder, Rest. Ironically, one of the lower levels, you can learn Agility. Sorry, one of the prior evolutions. Not this one, though. As you could probably imagine, maybe my strat should just be the simple strat. Just Sleep Powder and knock out it. No setup involved. Okay, that was a shot. Did not see it coming. Okay. Maybe I will slowly gain. The problem is they have to stay asleep. If they ever wake up and hit me with a second move, I'm just dead. But maybe that is really just the best strat. Missing any sleep powders just results in loss. Yeah, this appears to be it. It's not a great strat. I'd say it's a downright bad strat. Although, on this next attempt, I will be able to keep Giga Drain and use that on Blastoise. Oh, is he using Blastoise last? Does Blastoise... I mean, Blastoise has Blizzard, right? There is basically nothing Venusaur could do to me, so let's go ahead and rest. Okay. Oh, I forgot to heal. And it does have Blizzard. 480 power. Well, that was unfortunate. I'm going to turn the music down a bit here. I suspected it was super loud, but nobody ever said anything. On the bright side, we pretty much just confirmed that there really is no good strat. It's basically just sleep and return spam. Also, I don't need to pick up any extra moves. Basically, all the moves that I have are good enough. But yeah, I was very surprised to see that Blastoise was last. I was expecting Blastoise to be second. Now, that momentary lapse of judgment was stupid. Rest. Okay, well, the only Pokemon here that's super annoying to put asleep is, of course, Snorlax, because it has Snore. And apparently Body Slam, too. And apparently lots of crits. Oh, run 1 should have ended already. Now I'm on the verge of the over when I really should have just knocked out the Blastoise right away with a sleep powder first. Oh, that's annoying. Burn. I'm not even mad about the Snorlax body slams. I'm mad about the crits he got, which made it so like I couldn't just rest. It's terrifying that this Charizard's a 3-shot. Has to stay asleep for more than half of the time. Amnesia. Okay, that doesn't help you. Snore. Okay, good thing Snore doesn't do a lot of damage. Another crit. Okay. Well, it's a good thing Venusaur's next. We're not taking any chances to put Venusaur to sleep immediately and rest up. That was a crit Solar Beam. Okay, well, we don't even need to put it to sleep then. Alright, Blastoise. Alright, you better stay asleep, Blastoise, because you are a one-shot. Okay. Apparently, Giga Drain is kind of required. On the bright side, we didn't fail the over-under because of bad luck. Apparently, it's like a 5-shot to knock out, or a 4-shot to knock out that Venusaur. So, boy, I really should have kept Giga Drain. If I get knocked out by that Blastoise one more time, though, I think I will add it back. Oh, crit. Crit must have ignored Reflect there. Reflect faded. That's good. It's unfortunate that the Snorlax last time was able to predict when it would wake up from sleep powder and then use a body slam on the exact turn it wakes up. Isn't that so weird? It's almost like the game knew. Okay, well. Okay. 147.07. All right. Well, we learned a lot in that final battle. Is the next run at 8 or 8:30? Let's find out first. It is at 8. Okay, well, we're going to have to start, like, immediately. And we're also going to have to make sure that Speed and the person I'm playing with are going to be fine with the delay. Okay, let's, what was my next move name? Or, next choice in name. Let's see. I believe it was Spring. Spring is our next name. At least fix your audio? But I can't turn it up. I have to physically, I guess, go to my sound thing. My... oh my god, it's even dragged all the way up to my normal setting. Go XLR. Default. By the way, it reset my defaults. Actually, that might have something to do with it, by the way. I guess I could do that. I don't know if that helped, but I mean, it definitely helped. It was 25% louder, but it's at maximum loudness right now. Well, I understand that. I understand that, but it is at 100% volume now. It does not get louder than this. Down. Okay. Okay. Let's turn it down a little bit. Okay. Now it's at 82. All right. Let's go ahead and start our game up. Reset. Reset all data. Mid fast. There we go. Boy. Okay, well, sure. It really sucks not being able to hear my own self to figure out what the problem is. Now, I do know how to fix the problem, and the problem is switch to my other computer, copy my preset, and then go to my new computer and paste the preset. That's how I'm going to fix it. It's going to be really annoying, though, having to switch between the two computers for one thing. All right. And our name is Spring. We need to start immediately because I'm already... Okay, it's going to be SPR because apparently I effed up. Okay, let's go ahead and put in our move name. Confusion. Confusion, there we go. Apparently Speed joined in, so I might as well stream. There we go. All right, start a timer. Okay. Run has begun. Hopefully it will be an improvement over last run. Hey, Jeremy. Nasan? Nasan? Tell me if it's a hard A or a not hard A. Well, on the bright side, we learned a lot. We learned that our moveset is still bad, and I can't improve it.
Have you researched anyone else's run? I think Matt did this once.
I did not research anybody's run, but considering nobody else uses egg moves, their runs are going to be so much harder.
I mean, I'm sure the end game will be quite similar.
Yeah, well, I imagine their end game, just like I discovered, is going to be sleep powder and return the whole entire team.
Yeah.
I don't see a better strategy. See, that's the nice thing about doing bad Pokemon. They have so little amount of moves that there really aren't many options.
I didn't know Jumpluff was Psychic type.
You know, I couldn't change it because normally when I go to the code, it pops on the last thing that I was on top of, or like the last thing I was looking at. And unfortunately, the last thing I was looking at was not the type.
Oh.
Hard A. So, Nason. Got it. So, like Jason. Got it. I remembered to talk down this time. Oh, I didn't reset the over-under. It's too bad mods can't set the over-under.
Yeah, I have no idea why they haven't unlocked that yet.
I swear on Twitch, mods can make polls.
They can do all sorts of things over there.
Can I turn speed's volume down? I certainly can. Talk a little bit.
Yeah, I just brought up your stream.
God,
I did sound louder than you.
Maximum volume. Holy crap! Keep talking.
No, I will not keep talking for you to test audio.
Okay, this is much better, I guess. It's still not perfect though, but I will figure it out later. Back time in. Who are we streaming with today? And do you think they'll be fine with a 15-minute delay?
I can ask Ike. I think he'll be.
Well, I mean, I already know it's like it'll be like 3 a.m. for him, so a 15-minute delay will be really annoying. I didn't expect to have so many technical difficulties at the very beginning. By the way, I figured out what it was. And
Let me guess. You forgot. You realized you were at 2 times speed?
Nope. For some reason, when I changed it from 14 times speed to 15 times speed, it would go from 2 times speed to like 10,000 times speed. Anyways, I decided I went and made a backup of my RetroArch, everything, and then put it on a separate device. Then of course I deleted any remnants that I had. Then I went and I downloaded it off of RetroArch's website. And one of the things that I needed to do while installing the game was install DirectX, which, if you don't know, is just like it's like a gaming thing. Like, it enhances gaming a little bit. Anyways, after that, I'm like, oh, I bet you that was the problem. So then I uninstalled every single thing that I had that had to do with the new RetroArch and just reinstalled the old RetroArch, and everything, it just worked.
So you had to downgrade versions?
Yes. I actually did it the interesting way.
I used to do that with OBS.
I did it a very interesting way. So instead of uninstalling, like I said I did, I actually went and I deleted all of the files, all the folders, and replaced it with the old folders. And then the size and everything was still wrong. So then I deleted all the DLL files below and replaced it. So basically it was just the old one, like 100% the old one. And then it worked. Oh, look, Speed got the Charizard icon. Nice. How many months is that?
12.
Wow. Time flies.
Yeah, right. So yeah, I had no idea your Like when I went onto your stream, you sounded way quieter, but now that I think about it, I hardly ever hear you from your own stream. I only hear you from Discord.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jeremy, the reason why my focus is so good is because I've just done literally hundreds of these runs, and at this point, the game itself is second nature to me. So I can be entirely focused on a conversation and be playing the game at the same time, and eventually I might accidentally use the wrong move every once in a while, but it's not a big deal. Even at 4 times speed, it's relatively second nature to me at this point. Oh, I still have the berry. That's crazy. Last time, I lost the berry in like the second encounter. I mean, if you really think about it, it's quite a useless skill to acquire. It's pretty nice for the stream, but pretty useless in the daily life. Because the thing that I typically don't have to do in real life is hold a conversation with someone and then also do something else. Can happen. It doesn't happen. As an accountant. Oh, I forgot about this. I remember this. Oh my god, he got a crit. That was crazy. That was a real roller coaster of emotion. By the way, so essentially, this run just goes down to sleep powder miss luck. I can lose to basically anybody.
It's kind of annoying when a run has to get down to that.
But the nice thing is I can do it at basically minimum battles. Which is probably part of the hardship that I had in the last run, is because I pretty much just decided to do it on minimum battles.
Yeah.
But when you have a Pokemon with sleep powder, I mean, what else do you want to do?
I don't know.
Also, when you have a Pokemon that doesn't get moves that are better than like 60 power.
Yeah.
It also makes me wonder, like, oh, never mind. I was thinking, I wonder if I should consider having both Return and Headbutt at the same time, but it just, I just recalled that I actually used Synthesis a lot this run.
Do you ever pair Synthesis with a Sunny Day?
Oops. I don't. No. Maybe?
Oh.
No.
I guess it really wouldn't be too useful unless the Venus...
No, I was trying to think if there were any other times where Sunny Day gets used. But there aren't. I mean, there are. The Rival uses Sunny Day every now and again, but I don't think at the same time as me using Synthesis.
That makes...
It's just unfortunate because Synthesis sucks.
Doesn't it just heal half your damage?
Oh, I wish it was half. It feels like it's 20%.
Oh.
It is
If I remember correctly, there was some other healing moves that's was like 25%.
It is certainly not on Recover's level of HP recovery.
Yeah, I remember when I was doing Espeon and Umbreon and Crystal before, they both got I think Morning Sun and Moonlight. They only healed a quarter of your health, so I never used them.
Yeah, I recognize that those moves are bad. I have used them before. I remember using Morning Sun so many times in Pokemon Gale of Darkness.
I've never played that game.
It's unfortunate that Paris is not weak to Psychic, like all of these other Pokemon in the gym. Really? Oh, I also never even encountered a Bellsprout. That sucks. get lucky. We'll see a Psyduck.
Yeah.
Sleep powder.
It doesn't look like Matt's done Jumpluff. I think he's only done Hoppip.
Oh, Hoppip's gonna be so much worse.
Yeah. I do see this one run by...
oh, wait. Actually, no, wait. Hold on. It might not be worse. One of the evolutions of the Jumpluff line, I don't know which one, has agility. So the Curse Strat could be viable for that one.
Agility.
One of the evolutions has agility.
I'm looking in Crystal. None of these three learn agility.
Well, if you go to the Jumpluff page, it says via prior level up, agility.
I'll go look.
Maybe it's an egg move.
Oh, its egg moves are Amnesia, Confusion, Reflect.
The prior evolutions?
There is no prior evolution section. I guess I could.
I'm saying
websites.
the. Oh, Annie's saying it might be an event. Please tell me it's not an event.
I'm gonna go take a look. Let's see.
It should also show.
Oh, right here it says by a prior evolution, agility from an event only Hoppip.
Okay, well, I guess that's funny.
You really need to.
Dude,
why
you gotta make
an eye out.
Annie so right all the time? It's gonna get a big head.
When you look at Bulbapedia, you got to keep an eye out for the little asterisks.
Oh, gonna make Andy too confident.
And it's too late for that.
Oh, come on, Venonat, really? Dude, I'm almost done with the stupid Farfetch'd. I haven't even seen one yet.
Yeah, so I did watch the 59-minute Kangaskhan run. And a lot of the stuff, it really is not that feasible for either of us to do. Because I watched the entire thing. Apparently, he doesn't do some of the stuff Scott does. Like, he doesn't change time of day or mod spinners out. It literally just took him like 24 tries to get the... And I think he only killed enough Pokemon.
I'd have to watch it because I don't understand how someone could knock off 20 minutes. Like, I don't see how it's feasibly possible.
It also did... He used the bike a lot too, and I think he's better at the bike than I am. And he pretty much skipped saving. I looked at every time he saved. He only saved before red. He didn't save before anyone. Like, he's just played like the ultimate risk strat.
Yeah, but
it's got time that low.
Again, it's 20 minutes. With, by the way, a Pokemon that doesn't one-shot everything.
Well, I did link it to you. You can watch it when you get a chance.
I'll have to check it out. It is fast.
I was just trying
group,
to...
right? Or fast text.
No.
Oh,
it looked like he had a pretty good clicking. It looked like he had a pretty good clicking speed though with his emulator.
Was it instant?
No. Looks like a guy named Retro Brown did Jumpluff.
Oh, I'm actually subscribed to that guy on my main account. I haven't watched his video in a while, one of his videos in a while, but I forget why I subscribed to him.
This is an interesting red strat he's doing. He's level 69 for red. His moveset is Return, Attract, Sleep Powder, and Leech Seed.
Return, Attract, Sleep Powder, and Leech Seed.
Well, he's obviously that wouldn't work for you because he ran with a female Jumpluff. I think he must have went with a random jump.
That's weird. Yeah, don't by all means sit in the background, Jeremy. All good. Okay. You know what's really, really sad, Speed? This is basically her final moveset. I mean, it isn't, but it pretty much is.
Looks like a good moveset to me.
It's just so sad that we don't get, like, stronger moves. God, that guy.
Hey, don't look at me. I voted Tangela.
Yeah, I know you did. Your comment, though, for nickname wasn't Tangela based.
Yeah, because I knew Tangela wouldn't win.
No, not Magnemite guy. I was hoping to ignore him. Oh wait, he's Voltorb guy. My bad. Haha, flinch.
So yeah, it looks like in the run he beat Lance at 45-20, and then it looks like his whole Kanto section was like 14 minutes.
Oh, I'm gonna cut off so much time, Lance, because I'm just gonna get better luck. You know how that works.
You know what's interesting? Like, I watched the run, like, mainly just to see if there were, like, any strats I could take from him for, like, other runs. I noticed something interesting. He actually does not go through Rock Tunnel like I do. He goes through that other way you always go to.
Well, like I said, it's only 2 trainers longer.
Yeah. But it's not as cool.
Annie wants to know if I assume she's mod on Twitch. If she can make Twitch polls for the over/under on there.
Honestly, Annie, I don't think that's gonna matter too much because practically no one watches over there. I wouldn't waste any effort for that.
Oh, interesting. I'm only at 148. I need to level up. Oh, I get 985 XP? Never mind. I guess I will level up.
I actually did learn from his run a couple of neat little tricks. You know when you step off the SS Aqua to get into Vermilion?
Yeah?
Apparently when you do that, your teleport point gets set, so you can actually teleport as soon as you get off the ship and you'll be in Vermilion.
Interesting.
Like in the center. I always just flew there, but it looks like teleporting would be faster.
I always just walk. Ha! I got the squirt bottle this time. I'm a genius. Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't just get more. Can't just magically make more people watch on Twitch. Annie. Twitch is pretty good platform for the biggest games on Twitch, but boy, it is a really dead platform for everything else.
Honestly, the only thing really keeping it alive are all the people who have like the contracts to like exclusively stream there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean that's why Twitch started allowing multi-streaming because they knew they couldn't compete. So they're like, hey, you can just stream to both and just stay here, you know? Because before they would ban your account if you did that.
Yeah. I don't know if they still own it, but I know for a fact Twitch owns your video rights for 24 hours. But if you're able to simultaneously stream to 2 platforms at once, that just can't be true anymore.
Yeah.
Because I would stream on Twitch and then I would upload the stream to YouTube 24 hours later. Well, it wasn't actually 24. It was like 72 because I was lazy.
But yeah, Kangaskhan's early game is very luck dependent. You basically have to rely on one-shotting things with Comet. Is there any other cool tricks he's done? Want to copy?
Holy crap, that did nothing.
think he also did utilize teleport way more too.
Holy crap.
Since he like hardly ever healed. He actually heals at the Goldenrod Center when he gets there, and he actually just never heals again, and then he teleports back. Pretty interesting stuff.
Vaporeon has incredible amounts of special defense. Holy crap.
Yeah, Vaporeon does, yeah.
I'm guessing in the special split, the high special went into defense.
You know what's funny? Even though Scott was sitting here like watching the run and commenting with Snowy the entire time, Scott still refuses to use the bike. He's gone full man in Gen 2.
Oh, my kidding, I gotta reset. Boy, I'm starting to notice a real trend. If I can't knock out a cursed Pokemon by sleep powdering it first, I'm just dead. I should just immediately put reset every time it does not get set to sleep, because I got to reset 2 times here on rival rival 2. 3. Yep. Wait. Yeah, 3.
2's the hard one.
Yeah, I couldn't remember because he was so easy in this run.
Oh, I'm looking back in the VOD. Good job, Steve. You actually fixed the lance.
The what? What?
Yeah, you've the lance sprite.
Oh, right. You gave me an ultimatum one time. Be like, if you don't fix this, I'm never gonna work in your overlay again. And then I immediately fixed it.
Yeah, because you knew you couldn't just keep that thing there. Couldn't just keep a stretched out PNG on your overlay.
Right. I couldn't. Definitely couldn't.
Uh-huh.
So I think I got like 3 or 4 resets on Morty last time just from missed sleep powders.
Also, from what little I was able to lurk during your stream, I remember you were talking about Ultra Necrozma.
Yep.
Yeah, the thing's just going to be... I don't know if it's going to be completely broken.
Did you catch the part where I said I couldn't possibly win?
Oh, yeah. I luckily, I heard that part. I really wanted to say something, but I couldn't
right.
at the time.
I have to... So, basically, your overworlding is at least a whole minute better than mine, so you have to lose a minute every time we play. Otherwise, you're just going to win. So,
hey,
if there is a 0 reset run, I can't win.
I mean, the only reason I started to practice my overworlding is because during the randomizers, we would have the little clock that shows like time and overworld and stuff. Even if I beat you by like 15 minutes in a randomizer, your menuing time was still faster. So I was really trying to practice.
Whew. Did not really think I could win being cursed, but it happened.
Oh boy.
I have such a low amount of HP, though. I have to go heal. I could be knocked out by a quick attack. So you said when doing your little grass strat there, you only really have to worry about the Corsola trainer. So does that mean that trainer at the bottom with the 3 Doduos, if you just go left without stopping, you pretty much ignore them every time?
I'd say I've got a 50.
Oh, more than 50. Oh, so it's 50-50. That's really
I
low.
don't know. I seem to have been avoiding the Doduo guy more, but I seem to always encounter that lighthouse sailor. Like, I have no idea how he...
Yeah, I think that guy's the true 50-50. I don't think there's any better... I don't think there is any method of getting around him. outside of doing, you know, the pause thing.
Yeah, it's very hard to predict the Gen 2. I do notice sometimes though, like, have you ever tried to like stand next to a spinner, wait for them to turn, and then you look in the same direction for like 5 seconds and move? You ever had that happen?
Bruh, I have that happen in every game with randomness.
Uh, yeah, I don't know why the spinners like to break like that sometimes. I'm gonna take a look at this move set here, see what we got.
All I needed to see was Slash.
This thing? Oh, it's level 7, yeah. But hey, level 13, we get Psywave. Level 19, Rock Throw. Best move. I mean, remember that one? Remember with Petarant, the main answer was Rock Throw? And then Ike just destroyed us?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be the answer this time. Honestly, since our special attack is so good, just for PowerPoint reasons, I might actually keep Psybeam over Psychic, so just because the TM's out of the... What I'm... I mean, our attack and special is 167. It's gonna be...
One of these days I will remember to buy the Super Repels.
Let's see, we also get Thunderbolt, Earthquake, Rock
This is
Slide.
insane. I have to memorize how to get past those guys. They're not even spinners.
I think what you told me was just
Yeah,
go
I
straight
know.
down until you see the one girl.
Yeah, I know. Even I, at 4 times speed, just can't sometimes.
Hey, would you like it if I went in there and I removed one of the spinners? Just remove one of them?
That would be funny.
Would be funny, yeah.
Why did I know Headbutt was going to do more damage than Confusion? Hitmonlee and its low defense.
Wait, this thing gets Swords Dance too?
Oh my god, because it needed it.
Yeah, this thing really needed Swords Dance.
However, how in the world is it ever going to beat the league without it?
No, right?
Annie and I were, or at least somebody, were looking up, like, the thing basically has no weaknesses outside of Lorelei.
Yeah. But with a 97 HP and 167 special, I don't think we're going to be taking much damage. Plus, we get Thunderbolts.
I know, I'm
Or
just saying,
you can
in
go for
general,
Rock Slide.
like, it's just not going to take hits. And apparently it's got a nice solid 90, like, 7 HP or whatever.
Yeah, 7's what I said.
Yeah, I mean, some of the legendaries we've done, not recently, but some of them have had some ludicrously low HP.
Yeah, remember Reggie Drago? I called it the reverse Cloyster. It had low defense but high HP.
Right?
It felt more bulky than Cloyster. Kind of makes me wonder if HP matters more than defense. I don't.
Andy says Perish Song is the weakness. There is
Yeah,
Lapras
that's not a move.
that has Perish Song.
Parasong's not in Gen.
Oh, right. I was thinking Gen 2.
Yeah, no. What other setup moves do we get? We get Agility, Acid Armor, Rapid level 67. I kind of wish we learned Teleport earlier. If Teleport was on our level 1 set, I would actually use it. Like Lunala had it. Yeah, I remember. I'm like, hey guys, I just realized you could teleport back to Professor Oak, and you're like, all right, I'm starting over my run.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, you ended up getting worse luck because of it.
Yeah, but it was a risk we were always willing to take.
Uh-huh.
Oh, jeez, I'm getting a bike shop call this early. Maybe I forgot some biking. Or
He
certainly.
calls you when you biked for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, I know. That normally it's like in the olivine, like right before I'm about to surf.
Yeah, that girl right there you just biked by to surf in that water. I always forget if she's on the left or the right side, so I end up running into her half the time. But I know now you're supposed to hug the wall left. Hidden Power Dragon at all?
Yeah, I didn't realize it, but technically I could have beat Morty with Hidden Power Dragon. It wouldn't have been ideal, but it could have been done.
I mean, what were your alternative egg moves?
Amnesia, which would have helped if I were doing the curse strat.
I don't know, man. I think Payday may have been the better move.
So essentially, I would just have to leech seed my way through Rival 2, which would be unfortunate. But certainly possible.
You know what's interesting? Jumpluff gets Payday by egg move, but the only way to give a Jumpluff Payday is to transfer over a Pikachu from Gen 1 with knowing the TM for Payday. That's the only way to get it.
Uh-huh. This guy caused me a few resets, like 3 of them.
Dude, some of these egg moves are like really long, complicated chains. Like, in order to get a Jumpluff with Amnesia, you have to get it from a Azumarill, but Azumarill has to get it from another Pokemon.
Uh-huh. You know, we did all of that in preparation for the stream. Don't you know? I have my own Professor Oak's farm. Like, you know, I just got an N64 or whatever with legitimate copies of Pokemon Red and Blue, and I transfer them to my PC so that way I can do all of these runs legitimate in front of everybody.
Oh yeah, totally.
Every time. And I make multiples, you know, so that way when I accidentally screw up at the very beginning of the stream, I still have a backup, you know? It's a little bit more extra work, but it's worth it.
Also, if your runs did not do Poke Rest where your vitamins get drained up faster, going into Karen with like not full HP actually does seem like a really good idea.
What does Pokerus have anything to do with anything?
It doesn't let you use an HP up before Karen to like not make you at full HP. So I guess the alternative would just be like not heal after Bruno or like use a super potion. Because I don't know, I always have problems with her just spamming Sand Attack.
Well, luckily today I have sleep powder, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Clearly,
I mean, at least it's 75%.
I came up with long and complicated answers for so many battles, and unfortunately, the answer to every single battle was just sleep powder.
I honestly really hate those kind of runs. I had to do, let's see, what's one example? I'd say Gen 1 Bulbasaur is a good example. Having to rely entirely on sleep powder, like, it theoretically makes it easy, but at the same time, it's not. Because you just get tons of resets that way.
This run has gone so smooth just because I've sleep powdered at the optimal sleep powder areas.
Let me see what other crystal runs Snowy's done. Totodile, Farfetch, Beedrill, Smeargle. I gotta watch that Smeargle one.
I have to freaking use all my potions because I can't survive these stupid electrodes. Okay, well, I was gonna say, if 2 of them blow up, I think I can't survive that, so now I just need to survive 1. Oh, okay, I can survive 2, but definitely not 3. Got it. I forget, do I still get the XP if they blow up? I think I do.
You do.
Oh,
I mean,
I got
Hypnosis just seems like the move that can solve all your problems.
a reset on the spinner right here, cause Aurora Beam. Now
That
I
would make
know to sleep powder everything.
such a shame. Like Jumpluff doesn't. Does Jumpluff even get a decent grass move?
No, just Mega Drain and Giga Drain. Oh, and Solar Beam. It really is one of the most devoid movesets I've seen in Gen 2.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the movements are pretty void.
Yeah, but this one just has, like, you can count how many damaging moves it has just by looking at the moveset. Like, it's got, like, 8 damaging moves total. Oh, God, this Piloswine's gonna wake up. I just know it. Oh, my God, it didn't. Oh, my God, he used a thing. Why did I sleep powder? That was stupid. I can't believe it. It slept for the max amount of turns. I even accidentally early sleep powdered. I was destined to beat him. We are gonna make it past Machop Poliwhirl guy. We're gonna do it. I believe in us.
You're not gonna do it, man.
I actually think I already
He
battled
just-
him. I'm pretty sure he looked at me. What the heck is Energy Ball?
That's a special type grass move.
Ah. So, you're gonna love my strategy for Steelix. Bet you can guess. Such a good strat. Oh my god, I got the confused. Nice. Oh my god, my defense dropped. That's not nice. Holy crap, they did a lot. Oh no, all of my synthesis are gone.
Alright, I'm back. What did I miss?
You missed the most riveting battle with Steelix, where I put it to sleep for like 5 or 6 turns and then use confusion and hope it hits itself, but then never
look
does
at,
and then wakes up.
I'm gonna look at Jumpluff's set to see if there's some like secret little plot twist move that could help that you may have thought about.
Yeah, the secret plot twist move was hidden power.
Yeah.
Although I don't think that, I think the added time of training I have to do to get to level 22 for Leech Seed would offset any sort of improvement that
Oh.
Amnesia would have on the final battle.
Yeah.
Oh crap! I'm supposed to use confusion anytime something I can use it on comes up, because I have a very limited amount of returns, even with the ethers.
Yeah.
Don't poison me. Thank you. You tried though. It's a good thing poison gas still sucks no matter what generation we're playing.
Oh, M. Tiberius is doing his own Bulbasaur run. Yellow right.
Ah, he stopped by. Oh no,
Oh,
it
he
was
did?
D1. D1 stopped by.
Oh.
What? Annie, are you telling me they improved poison gas? That's not possible. They wouldn't do such a
I'll
thing.
take them. Did they give Electrode 10 more speed in Gen 9? Oh, God. Oh, no, I think I need to add the word Pokemon at the end of this. Do not look up poison gas, just poison gas. You gotta put Pokemon at the end, otherwise it tells you to get help.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, it gave me the number for poison control.
You know, that actually kind of makes sense, because that's gonna be a pest control thing. You know, nobody would ever search poison gas for any other reason other than pest control. That's for sure.
Oh my gosh, they made it 80% accurate in Gen 5.
What?
That makes the move infinitely better.
I can't believe that. Does it still do the same thing?
Yep.
Darn. They should have also made it more toxic-like.
Oh, apparently modern games it's 90. What's toxic?
I don't know what the accuracy of toxics. I think it's
Toxic's way
85.
better. Toxic's way better because it's the same accuracy, but it's the bad poison.
Right, but not all Pokemon get it that early.
Oh yeah. I also remember reading. I think they did this starting Gen 7. They removed Toxic as like a universal TM, so mostly poison types only get it.
Monsters. That's how Pikamuku is going to be able to destroy the world.
Did we already make a moveset for it?
Probably not.
Would you want to do it in Gen 1 or Gen 2?
Oh god. I have absolutely no idea. I don't remember what the stats look like or oh my god, I got burned. That's awful. I'm going to die, aren't I? I'm absolutely going to die. Darn. I don't know if I saved. Nope. Wow. I like to see you burn me again, rival. Oh wait, I gotta remember, I need to hold on to some confusions. If I don't hold on to some confusions, I will not be able to hit, oh, the Haunter, right, and the rival battle. Good thing I remember that just now.
Man, this thing's gonna get like no TMs at all.
But it gets toxic later. I think you pretty much have to beat the whole game with poison powder, right?
Probably.
Wow. Wait, what? Annie says you can hit Pokemon that are like in the semi-invulnerable state. Oh, and then she spammed too many caps.
Yeah, Annie's got a bad habit of doing.
The worst part is I upped the limit like a month ago. I'm pretty sure it was 4 Annie.
There's more where that from. Stop spamming. How do I get that? You know, just in the future.
Nightbot? It's as simple as searching for Nightbot.
Nah, that's too simple.
Oh crap, I should have grabbed the max potion.
On pass, water sport, mud sport, harden by helping him taunt guard.
It's a lot of
I don't really see how you can do 1-for-1 replacements with most of these moves. Its level of moveset might just be like 5 moves big. Unless we just give it like 12 focus energies.
That would be.
I think we would have to really have to shorten its moveset.
I think giving a Pokemon like that, a Pokemon that might actually need to use Struggle focus energy, is just cruel.
Actually, it does learn Memento level 49. Does that mean we have to give it self-destruct?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
that move does in fact have an equivalent.
Yeah.
Well, if a move like, let's say, Mud Sport doesn't have an equivalent, we like giving like focus energy, but I feel like this would be the special occasion where
it's just there's like too many of these moves.
We gotta give it access to Struggle at some point.
I'll make it starting moveset the moves that exist in this. I only see 4 of them. Actually, 5 of them. I'll put self-destruct to like level 50 or something.
I mean, it's just Memento.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I did it. I got Mega Drain.
Trust me, dude, you do not want me to put self-destruct at level 1.
Well, does it have a move that's basically self-destruct?
Yeah, at level 49 gets Memento.
Yeah, I'm saying, but at level 1.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say was, if it started with a level 1 self-destruct, getting Struggle would be impossible.
That is true. And that would be
you would
unfortunate.
have to, like, delete a move.
And unfortunately, the move deleter's not a thing in that gen.
Nope.
No, not like this. Dang it.
Uh-oh.
Why?
This
is the exact scenario I didn't want to happen last time, and I was able to avoid. It woke up and hit me with glare again! Ridiculous. Oh my god, you know how many fully paras that just happened? Oh my gosh. Okay.
25% chance, they say.
Yep, 25. Uh-huh. I like how I didn't put it to sleep this time, and it still used glare but missed. Whereas the last 2 times, I did successfully put it to sleep. It woke up and immediately used glare. Didn't get the opportunity this time.
I honestly kind of want to do this one.
Nope.
What do you mean? No?
There's gotta be a special occasion.
What would the special occasion be?
I don't know, an enormous donation or like a top tier membership happened.
Well, I just got the 1 year sub badge. Does that count as special?
But that's a normal donation.
Boo.
If we have to do something that is excruciatingly bad, there better be a payoff.
Yeah, I know that.
Plus, it's like Ditto, you know, the run is gonna take like 10 hours. I better be compensated for this 10 hours. I mean, it's probably not gonna be 10 hours. Wait, does it have a healing move?
Yeah, cover.
Okay, so it might not be 10 hours if it has a healing move, but still pretty bad.
I mean, it will have instant text, and there's no way this thing's 4 times worse than Shuckle.
Well, it's surviving on poison powder is even worse than Ditto.
Special occasion, Ultra Necrozma dies to Bruno. That would be special.
I really hate how the last repel runs out in the last room. Sometimes I chance it,
Yeah.
sometimes I don't. Yeah, Rayon. This run's going way better. I know it's still 4 resets, but at least they were kind of fast-ish resets, and
yeah. Honestly, the reset number doesn't really matter. It's what caused.
Right. Some of the resets in the last run were really long.
Like, I was doing a Gen 5 run offline. It got like 18 resets, but I'm fine with it because the last one had 29, and I was doing a pretty hard game. So I should have expected.
It's unfortunate.
Also,
this time when I'm going against Claire, I am going to have to, like, I'm probably not going to hit all the sleep powders. Therefore, I'm probably going to get paralyzed, and it's probably not going to go smooth.
Alright, at least this thing gets some. Do you think with Pyukumuku it might be worth getting Substitute?
With instant text, I could definitely see the benefit.
Yeah, and also, this thing gets the TM. Or, never mind. I was just gonna say it got the TM for light screen, but not reflect, so I gave it reflect, but then I just realized it actually does have reflect, so never. I'm just seeing if there's any other, like, 1-for-1 gifts I could give it. Well, that's it. The only here's this thing's moves.
No.
At level 1, it'll have Harden, Bide, Counter, and Toxic, and then it'll be Counter again at 17, Recover at 37, Toxic at 45, Explosion at 49. And the only TMs we get are
one of the most crazy lucky things that has ever just happened to me, and unfortunately, it's probably still going to result in a loss. But I just missed Sleep Powder. Then they used Thunder Wave, and Thunder Wave missed. Then I missed another Sleep Powder, and another Thunder Wave missed. And guess what? It happened a third time. Missed Sleep Powder, missed Thunder Wave.
The YouTube stream was like 5 seconds behind, so as you were describing it, I was watching. That wasn't
unbelievable.
Do not forget to heal your Pokemon.
Oh my god, I have no HP.
Yeah.
I'm also out of healing items.
Yeah, this thing's TMs will be Toxic, Double Team, Reflect, Rest, Substitute.
But that's it?
Yep, that was all I could give it.
Wow.
Like, I looked at every move.
Wow.
If this was Gen 2, I could give it Curse at level 25. That'd be like the only addition. Honestly, yeah, the whole strat would just have like Toxic, cover, get behind a substitute. Maybe counter could help with something.
Well, it'll take you forever to get the money, right, for substitute? Doesn't that take a while?
Let me look up how much it costs. I think substitute's the most expensive TM.
Yeah, definitely. I also think you have to somehow finagle your way into $999, don't you? So you have to do one slot machine and lose.
Why would you need to play the machine?
Otherwise, you can't get to 999 because it's everything's divisible by 50. If you have $9,950, will it go to 999?
Oh, that's what you're asking. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's $1,000 for 50 coins, I think. So,
actually, I think I'm gonna use all my candies before Lance instead of red. Substitute is not a cheap TM, Annie. Actually, depending on which game you play, it has a fluctuating cost. Yeah. No.
Game corners are rigged. They can do that. They've also messed up your 777 and turned what have been a 777 to a fail 777. I think real slot machines actually do that, where like there's a chance it just will not let you win.
That's not a chance. I already know this. I own a slot machine. You can program the win percentage. You can program it on the inside. Ironically, Annie, ours was Japanese. I shit you not, you're probably thinking, but then how did you program it? Lots and lots of fiddling with the menus. Lots and lots of fiddling. We never, ever was able to get it sound to be not loud. My parents hated that.
Where is that slot machine?
It was so... it's in my parents' basement.
How did you get it? You, like, bought it from Craigslist or something?
My parents used it as incentive for getting A's. My parents would give us 20 coins or 50 coins or whatever for every A that we brought home. And it was really cool. It had like little mini games if you got to a certain point in the game, like you would get to like a winner. I called it a winner's island because you weren't just walking anymore on what, an endless grass. You were actually like in an island, like where you were like being pampered and whatnot. So it was really cool. It was also not possible to get 777 unless you were on that island, which is another reason why I could tell you that you just... By the way, even as a kid, for some reason, that thing was really smart, because I cheated and I moved the slot machine when I opened it once to be on 777, and later on, you would think, oh no, you just messed it up because now all of the wheel spins are going to be off. But no. You line up 3 oranges, you still got 3 oranges. So it fixed itself. It knew exactly where the wheel was. Oh, crap. Okay. Apparently I've lost the rival twice now. I should probably save. Yeah, I don't know what real casinos... the program win percentage is, but I imagine it's probably somewhere in the realm of like 80%. So every dollar you put in, you'll get 80 cents back. So that way you get the feeling that you win a lot, even though you're actually losing. Really? But it also means that somebody else that left was probably due for a win sometimes, and you're going to lose. But more often than not, somebody usually probably just leaves right after they win, so you're due to lose. But anyways, if you want to have fun, by all means, play at a slot machine. If you want to win, never ever 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 consider a slot machine.
Yeah, I think I went to a casino one time. I think I did do like the slots for a little bit, but I think I spent most of my time over at a can't remember what it was called. It was the card game where you had to get close to 21 as possible but not go over. I don't remember what the game's called.
Blackjack?
Blackjack? Yeah, that was it. It was like a machine. Yeah, plus something you can do is I think Steve does this with sports gambling, but go in there with a preset amount of money, and then once you're out, you leave.
Yep. That's how I do my gambling for the year. I start the year with $500, and the year could end really early if you put it all on the money line of a team and there's a major upset. But for the most part, I usually make it last the entire football season, and then half the basketball season. And at some point, I'm like, this is a lock. This team's going to win. And I just put the rest on the team that I think is going to win, and then they don't. And then my season's over. I've had 1 winning season and 4 losing seasons. Luckily, the 1 winning season paid for all 4 losing seasons. If you're wondering what I meant, my first season I won $2,500. Ever since then, I've lost $500 every year.
I'm actually going to try something different for my stream today to avoid copyright claims. I'm actually going to play some music from completely different games to see if it does anything.
Oh, by the way,
because I know Scott...
I got copyright claimed on my last stream, and I had noticed that it was the same song that got copyright claimed. So I think some songs are... I mean, I know you've already mentioned it to me. Some songs are copyright claimable, like, quicker. Like, for instance, there are a lot of songs where it will take, like, a whole, like, let's say 30-ass seconds, you know, of unplayed music to be copyright claimed. But then there's other songs that might be like 15 seconds and it's boom, copyright.
I mean, I feel like I've been doing a good job talking way more.
Right, and I think some songs just take less time to be copyright claimed. So I just removed it. It was the Pokemon Battle theme song.
Yeah, I mean, I remember I used to have the title screen like copyright claimed, which kind of makes sense. That's like the default Pokemon theme music, so I did take that out. But what makes me really upset, my Crystal Azelf backport got claimed for the battle music because it claimed I was using someone else's ring.
Yeah, I've had the battle music claimed twice now. Don't use royalty-free ambient music, Annie. Do not do it. It's free now. Yes. I understand. I understand what you're saying. I understand. It makes perfect sense to use royalty-free music. It makes perfect sense. And it will for a very long time. However, 2 years later, you will get claimed by those people because they sold out. They will sell out. And then the song will be copyrighted, and every single thing you've ever put on YouTube with that copyright-free music will now be claimed. Trust me, it happened to me. I literally had like 150 videos copyright claimed because somebody sold out.
Actually, I do know like the biggest example.
The only free music is YouTube free music. They have a section on the dashboard that is labeled music, like music, and it's labeled free. That music is actually free.
Yeah, I remember that happened with there's a channel on YouTube. It was called NCS, No Copyright Sound. A bunch of their like really popular like copyright free music. The owners of who made the tracks decided to copyright it to make money off of it. So if you ever used it in the past while it was still free, you're gonna get claimed for it now.
Yeah. But anyways, I had a playlist of about 150, all copyright free. I made sure they were copyright free. Like I Googled copyright free. I read the comments to make sure that people weren't being claimed. They were all legitimately copyright free music. And like a year and a half later, I lost basically all of my Magic content because it was not copyright free anymore.
You didn't the game you were playing, you had just stream music in the background.
Yes,
It wasn't
and
like
it was
music from the
copyright free.
game.
I handmade this playlist myself without anybody else's, help. And it was all copyright free music. And eventually somebody sold out. I don't remember who. All I remember is somebody sold out. I'm super
Pokemon Battle, Gold and Silver, Marimba Ring.
And it was free. Like, and the worst part is, like, it's not even like music where like people were singing in it either. It's just straight up background music. Like kind of like the Pokemon music that I have now.
Yeah. Yeah, some of my streams when I did that Nuzlocke got claimed, even though it wasn't background music, it was coming directly from the game, and it still got claimed.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of stuff really irritates me.
Like, I understand people
What am I supposed to
copyright
do about
claiming music that they sing in because they're singing in it. It's their own intellectual property, all that good stuff. And I mean, I can understand how things without singing are intellectual property too. But when you label it as non-copyright or as copyright-free music, come on, you were asleep. Why? What? Okay, what am I doing?
Oof.
Why am I just not using the rare candies? I don't need them.
That's what Fortress lives for, just to blow up.
I have probably wasted at least 3 minutes in this stupid battle, and it's because the stupid fortress.
I'm just gonna go in my crystal music and just delete that track.
Oh, mine's in the Let's Go music. The battle.
I know. I try to only use Let's Go music for the red and blue one. Just because it's a preference.
Yeah, I'm saying the one that keeps on getting copyright claimed is the Let's Go battle music. I haven't really been claimed.
Since you mentioned that, I'm going to go ahead and take it out. Battle Trainer, but I'll just go take that out right away. I actually did take out the like the Let's Go like title theme, because it basically sounds like the orchestra version of the title theme, which is what YouTube kept thinking it was, so I had to delete that.
Okay, this is it.
Oh yeah, so I was gonna say, I was talking to Scott about this, asked if he was getting claims recently. He said he only ever had it happen twice, and then a few days later, he actually told me his most recent stream got copyright claimed.
Bummer.
Yeah, it's happening to him too.
His streams make so much more than ours, so like that's a big deal.
Yeah, he was talking about it. They take a lot of money. Like if let's say his like a 3-hour stream of his will make like, let's say $60, right? If it gets claimed, that's $30 stolen from you.
Yeah, and it's like it doesn't even make a little bit of sense because it's like, hey, this 2-minute portion. 2 minutes
Actually,
doesn't
I
count
kept
for
looking
like 50%.
Yeah. I even took a look at when I did those that like 10-hour and 5-hour like Zelda stream, like only like a single song got claimed, and it was like 10 seconds of it too. Then that's just so dumb. Like 10 seconds of it were claimed by someone else, so they take half the revenue for the entire thing.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's like 50 cents, but it's still extremely annoying.
I did actually choose to think I muted out part of it.
If Ike shows up, we'll have to make sure to tell him that I'm streaming.
I did tell him, are you okay with a potential 15-minute delay? And he said no problem.
Okay. Because I'm not finishing in 13 minutes. Kanto alone takes 20.
I mean, I did delay it to 15, so that's 28 minutes from now. You should be able to finish.
Boy, Karen's a real joke when you just use all of your candies.
Who knew such a thing?
It'll make a big difference later on, but I don't think the level particularly matters at all for Red because it really just goes down to sleep turns.
Yeah.
Oh, paralyzed Cure Berry.
Well, I may as well prepare for my stream, like take some screenshots and stuff.
Oh, you do that right before the stream?
Yeah, I do a lot of the setup last minute.
Interesting. So, interestingly enough, I want the Gyarados to set up a rain dance because there is an annoying part in the middle of this battle where there is a Charizard followed by a Dragonite with Fire Blast.
Honestly, I always just let him use it just because Rain Dance just hurts his team because I don't think any other Pokemon on his team has water moves besides Gyarados. Well, I guess one of his Dragonites have Thunder, but that's about it.
Well, I imagine they're probably back to back. Like this Charizard with Flamethrower is followed by a Dragonite with Fire Blast.
Just live at 1 HP.
I did. Unfortunately, that Dragonite got full restored? Oh, gosh.
It did, yes, I saw it. He used a full restore, then a full heal.
Yeah, that's some weird behavior. Oh, he didn't. Yes. 1 HP.
Really weird how that Dragonite didn't.
I know, right? Priorities, man.
I think maybe he doesn't have it per Pokemon. I think Gen 2 is starting where, like, instead of having an item per Pokemon, it was just for everyone to share. Because I think Gen 1, Brock would have, like, 5 full heals per Pokemon.
Boys, and that's rough, because that means Red really, really loves his Pikachu. Because the strategy for Red is put Pikachu to sleep over and over and over again until it finally stays asleep.
Makes sense to
The
me.
dude will let his Pikachu live. He'll use every ounce of protection he has on Pikachu.
Yeah, he'll throw his Charizard under the bus just to keep Pikachu alive.
Right? Apparently. Well, on the bright side, I don't have to get any TMs now. Giga Drain is the only difference.
Are you gonna get Giga Drain?
Well, yes. I guess I'll also have Confusion, but I don't think that will matter because the only Pokemon it will help for is Venusaur, and Venusaur is already like a 4-shot, and Venusaur can't even do anything.
Hello, Stormy Brooks. Usually at work during the live streams on vacation tonight. Was able to catch what nicknames you go with. I think Steve half complete the nickname.
I used 2 of the commenter nicknames. I went with SPR because I accidentally, in clicking the up button to get to the I, it went right past the I and went to end.
Funny.
And I stuck with it.
Forget to do the speedrunner time save where
No,
you go to
we're doing that this time because I have... Oops. Well, that guy's a spinner. I can't stop it.
Oh, you have Flash.
Yep, I have the Flash.
That guy's that Quagsire guy's a spinner. It's really hard for me to avoid him sometimes. I have to, like, barely go up then go right.
The rule is if it's a spinner, I have to battle him. If they're not a spinner, I can rewind because that's just me being bad at the overworld.
Yeah. Hey, maybe after you go through Rock Tunnel enough times with Flash,
I already
maybe
know
you
my
could
way
learn
through
without
Rock
it.
Tunnel. I played it for the full item randomizer. I just can't do it while blind. I know my way through.
Sure you could. Believe in yourself, man.
No, I can't. I can't get through one room on Mount Silver. I can't get through 5 rooms. That's insane. Also, I actually have to use PP restoring items in this portion because I don't have enough.
Yeah.
Because we're just so weak. I have to like 2-shot Erica's entire gym. All right.
Sounds fun. Yep, so the Necrozma sprite that we'll be using today, I actually did make that myself. Unfortunately, no one in that Gen 2 file made a Necrozma sprite.
Crazy.
Yeah, I
I
know,
noticed
right?
there were like 4 forms, and like the difference between them all was like type.
The differences are just types and stats. The moveset's exactly the same, though.
Oh wow, I could knock out the Vileplume in 1 hit. Oh right, because I used my candies. Right. Interesting. Oh, well, Annie, I haven't played the actual game. All I saw was there were more types on Bulbapedia. Oh no, not Bind. Can you imagine a self-respecting Pokemon in their mid-40s with still having Bind?
Can you imagine a level 60 Pokemon still having a 50 base power move?
But it's my main move against poison types.
Right? I do wonder if this will be faster than Lunala. I mean, Lunala didn't start with like OP moves, but it was just the fact its typing made it so good.
Right? I personally think that the one-shot sweep of the entire Nugget Bridge is going to make a difference, but we'll see.
Maybe.
There's no way we don't one-shot sweep the whole Nugget Bridge. Except for maybe the Geodude, which I don't know if we have a move for Geodude or not.
I'll look. I have to study this moveset anyway. Look, we get Confusion and Thunder Shock at level 1. And Slash, too, at level 7. So our moves will pretty much just be Thunder Shock, Confusion, and Slash. And our attack and special are the same. So I think just default to Slash, honestly. And then just switch for coverage.
Yeah. See, now the only way I win the run here, Speedrunner won't get this, but the only way I win the run is if Speedrunner skips all of the candies because he thinks the Pokemon is incredibly powerful, then finds out that he needs like a tiny bit more speed for Agatha, and then he gets hit by like stuff.
I don't really skip rare candies on the first run.
I
That's
know.
the second run.
I'm just saying this is my avenue to victory, is you not doing safe things.
I mean, even with what was that Pokemon we did in Crystal, Azelf? We determined like it really didn't need candies, but I still ended up picking up 5 out of habit.
Right. I pick up 5 out of habit too.
Yeah. So far in the Crystal runs, I think there was only one time I actually got the Tower candy. It's really interesting to know that candy is.
I mean, it is quite out of the way.
Yeah.
Also, are you even able to escape rope out?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if you could
But I
escape
do.
rope out or not.
Yeah, you can. It's like a dungeon.
Really? Oh, I forgot to teach Giga Drain. Oh, well. Oh, it mattered too. Interesting.
Run invalid. You gotta start over. We're gonna have to tell Ike we're canceling.
Oh, I could get hit by Blizzard. Rain Dance. That's funny. Starmie hits.
I feel like I did a pretty good job on the front sprite, to be honest. I think the face could have been a bit better. Although I did have to make the stream and did have to make the sprite in GIMP.
Okay, well, let's not make that mistake again. Let's go ahead and teach it immediately. Okay, well, we're definitely going to cut off a lot of time on the first run, but I definitely don't think... We might hit the under from the first run, 140, if we
Hopefully.
get a relatively lucky red. Oh, whoops. Ironically enough, I don't believe Surge was a freebie at all. Although now that I have all those rare candies in me, maybe he is. I think I finished the game at level 77 last time, so this is going to be a very, very different level finish.
Yes, still stream it with the Let's Go music, and if some gets claimed, I'll just delete the song out of it.
Right?
Yeah, because it's not like it's claiming like all like 75 songs. It's only one of them out of like the whole.
Second run in a row, I walked into that room. What do you mean? Snorlax is... Did I miss? Guess I had to have missed. Oh, dude, Wingle? I used to use that in my Sapphire runs.
When did you play Sapphire?
Back when I had a Game Boy SP.
Oh. Oh, you know, speaking of Game Boy SPs, you know something I remember from, I think it might have been like 10th or 11th grade, like quite a few years back. We were in economics class. We were being taught about the value of like trading for like goods, and people brought in like their old like junk from home, and their job was to try and like trade at least 5 of your items for 5 of other people's items. You know something somebody brought? Their old Game Boy Advance SP.
That's funny.
He ended up whoever brought it like traded it to this one student, and I tried my best to convince him, and he said no, and I was upset.
Okay. I was really concerned there that Rapidash could actually knock me out. Turns out it was a crit.
Yeah, I guess I should have offered up like some oil or something. That might have convinced him. Got a good trade somehow.
Yeah, I think I traded my yellow and my silver version for Sapphire. This was right at the very end of me playing those games a lot. If I were to guess,
Honestly,
oh my god. Hold on.
honestly, I hear most people say like there was a time where like they like quit playing it. Honestly, I don't think I ever did have that moment.
Interesting. Even though I've been hit by Toxic, I'm gaining HP each turn.
Makes sense.
Let's see. The not owning a DS was really the reason why I kind of stopped playing. It wasn't until I had a physical job is when I bought a 3DS.
Didn't you buy it? I thought you bought a DS just to play Heart Gold Soul Silver.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah.
Oh, you talked about.
Like I didn't play
3DS,
Gen
right.
4 and Gen 5 because I didn't have a DS.
And you never will try it
Correct.
because they don't exist to you.
Correct. Wow, that was a crit. Nice. I had to not use Giga Drain on one of Brock's Pokemon, so it happens to be Rhyhorn, which just doesn't have a rock move like the first two.
Yeah. All right, all my stuff is all set up.
Boy, my level is going to be so much lower this time for Red. I guess you could, Annie, if you wanted. I feel like the old games are the easiest ones to get into because they're so darn short.
I think so. Yeah, they're like more simple too. Not as like much dialogue.
I did when I got that 3DS though. After I was done playing Heart Gold Soul Silver, I did end up buying. No, I didn't. I bought a DS emulator and played Gen 4. I never bought the physical copy. Yep. I was trying to remember if I had bought the physical copy, I would have the physical copy still. But I clearly must have emulated it. Yes, I have a magical app on my phone. It's called like DSMUE or something like that. And I played it like a very, very long... That sounds about right.
Yeah.
And
it's like the most popular DS emulator.
Right. That's what I played it. And it costs like $5, I think.
Oh, SBMA was free. Never mind. You're thinking of something else.
Okay. Well, regardless, I used Google Opinion Rewards money on it, so it was basically free. Every time I go to like Walmart or Sam's Club or whatever, I get a notification, hey, take a picture of your receipt, and then they give me like a quarter. And eventually that quarter really adds up.
I actually did for a short time. I downloaded an app called Receipt Hog where you like scan your receipts of you shopping and you can get points to redeem for gift cards. I did it for a bit because I work at a retail store and people always just left their receipts everywhere. So I started scanning other people's receipts and getting points for it.
Oh my god, I did the same thing with my Coke Rewards caps.
Yeah, I remember when they still did that. My mom always did it, so like I would end up like finding them on the ground or like in the trash can at school and be like, hey, look, I found this Coke cap in the trash can. Here you go.
Right. I still have the clock.
Yeah, Annie, I think there were a bunch of emulators like back in the day that you had to purchase. I remember there was this one on Android for Game Boy Advance called My Boy GBA.
I have that.
I didn't want to pay like $5.99 for it. I found out about this third-party app store that has all of the paid versions of stuff for free, and that's how I got it.
Oh, I mean, I generally do that.
It was mainly because I had a. It was mainly because I had a. When I was younger, my Android was a. It was an Amazon Fire tablet.
It's called
so I only had the Amazon store.
It's called
But
APK.
I was able to.
Whenever you want to
Yeah,
get an app for
it
free,
was
that's a
Aptoid
paid app. You
APK,
just
yeah.
search with APK at the end.
It was Aptoid APK, yeah. That's what it was called. Yeah, I had to get it because the Amazon app store had garbage on it. Like there was nothing there, so I went on the web browser, downloaded that, and I started using that to get all sorts of stuff.
No! How dare you! Snorlax went to sleep with I don't know, 5 HP left.
Hey, you were trying to put it to sleep anyway.
Well, no, I'm saying it woke up and then immediately used rest. Like it knew it was gonna wake up.
I think the retro brown guy for this fight, he actually leech seeded the Snorlax.
Haha. You fool. Fallen into my trap card.
Oh no, Venusaur, whatever shall you do?
Exactly. I'll just use confusion to heal.
You really sleep powdered a Venusaur?
I had to.
A 45 base power solar beam?
Oh my god, that's awesome! It used Sunny Day, so now the Blastoise is weakened. Not that it matters, all it uses is Blizzard. Oh my... Okay. I was about to say, of course, the only time I miss Sleep Powder was when it's the Blastoise. The only time.
Annie, Game Freak always had a history of hinting towards the next remakes in their current games. I think in X and Y, they had an event like Mega Blaziken. I guess people were taking that as a hint.
I saved 12 minutes on that second run.
Yeah, nice.
That was bad, even for a medium slow Pokemon. 135. Let's see where that puts us on our leaderboard. Right there with Typhlosion and Celebi. Boy, clicking speed and the bike really do make the leaderboards so useless.
What makes the leaderboard useless?
The clicking speed and the bike. They really just ruined every single entry on my leaderboard.
Well, I mean, it just shows you get better.
Anyways, thank you guys for joining us very much. I will be back again in literally 5 to 10 minutes. So see you then. Just make sure to tune into this other stream. You have to leave this one and go to the other one. Bye.